Yo, assalamu alaikum, Ladivolo Kalbe Konton, Yuri Problem Bandaba B, Tenel Lungo, February till morning, the 27th of Feb, 2023, exactly 19:03 p.m. in the UK. It should be 8:03 p.m. in Europe. Obviously, 19:03 p.m. in the Gambia. 3 minutes past 10 p.m. in Saudi Arabia right now, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It should be 3 minutes past 2 in Washington, D.C., 3 minutes past 11 a.m. in Seattle, USA. Welcome to Mabake YouTube online man about current affairs, so Monday's edition. As all men, Jim Donang. On MLB, I don't know, massive welcome to all of you. Caldino, hope you had a great weekend, all of you. I'll be doing that. I think the platform should be broadcasting on Facebook, on YouTube as well right now. Carl Bay, Bismillah. Weekend is over. Back to first day of the working week all over the world, in most parts of the world. Alabarakabaki Pamusa Sonko, Faruk Sise, Yusuf Jane, Ibrahim Fadera, my cousin Senator Nyinjai. I don't know whether she safely landed in Norway. I hope she has by now. We were together in Birmingham on Saturday, but as she's going back home today, hopefully she has landed. Mustafa Sanyang, welcome to the meeting. Guten Nacht. Is that good evening? Alamin Deva welcome to the bag. Balcom to Nameli Alongo, all the joint and platform of the demanding Solomon Jame, they come to 5 minutes past 7 right now in the UK. Across the UK. Galbe Bismillah Kachatu, Kakachami Zuralini platform called Lamin Kamara na brother may come to Futa Sidi may come to Carl Tentubake. I have got a couple of announcements to do after the normal greetings. Kalbe Kontombake ka program that in dual rek comme kan nyaming Fatma Rwan dali min Belgium be kontona ka program that in duala comme kamans Mario Dani asin tunni program ko bismillahir rahmanir rahim and funtini alhamdulillah rabbil alamin min adiamol men kala from the bottom of our heart ma wuli program tinya ma wuli program bayindi nga wulele pour que toña fon tol ngaje ñamen ni meyaje fanan control be men foka o manke toñati il fanan se fundi la toña fo kulwoni horomo kam démocratie wala ñini ka aman jare ñoo bayindi la aman jare kadum ñola cool kono the democratic space is so big, it's so wide, it gives all of us perfect opportunity pour que opinion also kulwoni horomo kam but in a very frank manner. And that is the mantra of YouTube Online Mantaba, and that will always be the mantra. We will not be intimidated by anybody. Let me make that clear. Nobody can intimidate us. No one on this planet can intimidate us because we believe in Almighty Allah. Whoever you are, You cannot intimidate European Line Bandada from the mantra of scrutinizing the public officials in a respectful way. That will continue. We will not move an inch. Let me make that categorically clear once again, loud and clear to anybody. Yahya Jammeh could not intimidate us with everything that he had. So I don't think anybody else can intimidate us. Castigating us will not make us be quiet. So you better to rethink. You can go on platforms and castigate us 24/7. In fact, that will make me to eat my benachin, eat my super kanja, eat my domoda, and sleep and snore if I can. Let me make that clear. Mbal konton ambadi ngolumbe control ka duwa Mario in tankandi ay na banko tankandi ay tankandi jawolo ay Gambia banko fanan tankandi setanu ma ni momo me anon ko be setanu kurkuru Gambia alama donkale fa ko kam. We need peace and stability in the country. We need peace and tranquility in our beautiful country, in our beloved country rather. We will not agitate anything that will bring violence or maybe fitino. That's not our purpose. That's not our objective, and that will never be our objective. The dual sabante frewol fani alama mazatalla se hino sotoye ebe damente je Carlo ndol dele labana je ni lama ese ni nya ese daraja nya ese na flow soto nya saya kunun kono ni wato site mari be onane alama jamfala alama inter ku kendol ke ko lon duwa chati mali alon ko jata kende afno so ko duwe jata kende is very important. In fact, the most important thing for hada badimo ni balwo ko jata kende ko mata beti na boto newto jabo ko ndale ko mata because ni man jata kende so ku kala na bango nga duwa Cairo in tenkong la je na patio memo United Democratic Party fa ben wala na nyaton ko li patio fana alama ale kambin teme wala ninda mal tema alama ale setama boninda mal bayinda mal tema na nyaton ko ka duwe simani jare kende ala police patio yin tete for of tala da mena futaje ni all important local government election of alama nga duwa kon kaira ko mafunda ko kaira ko mala diamo siata la chocho siata, but at the end of the day the verdict of the people will prevail. Well important. Nobody can bring back dictatorship in the Gambia. Well, it's practically impossible. Near try at a work law. So whoever is trying it, please rest on your laurels because Gambians would not accept dictatorship. We will refuse to do it. Baraka bake bof tureme kontona, Cherno Sise balbe kontona bake, Saibu Sise bal kontona. Mbokay manglana bismillah. Yiri ko lan bantaba tay lundi. Ñaari fukki fan ak juroom ñaar ci wéri février comme programme bi commencement bi rek dañ dé ñaalalante rek jaamalante nga na gërëm ñeen yépp ngeen dé support plateforme bi ba paré dañ ñaanal suñu réew Gambie tamit yalla jaama yaaga fa yalla jaama continuer di sax fofu démocratie mom ñëpp duñ mëna d'accord suñu gis-gis du mëna nekk ben du ñëppay bëgg nguur du ñëppay bëgg opposition tamit waaye loolu moo tax ñu ne démocratie ku nekk sa gis-gis ji ku nekk yow loo gëm as long as yaa ngi ko def si yar ak teegin yaa ngi wax sa wax si yar ak teegin dara bonut si so United Democratic Party ñun si pillar of democracy lañ taxaw waaye di ñaanalante ñoo xam ne tam dañ gën a si àdduna continuer dina ñaanal rek yàlla suuf bi continuer di sedda seen kaw yàlla suñ borom bi jégal leen seen baakaar yi ñu ñoo xam ne ñu fi desangum si dégali suñu borom ñi ñaan rek suy ñëw rek mu fekk ñuy si yoon bu baax because tey moom du ñàkk dina ñëw ku nekk sa waxtu si jóge rek dina ñëw di ñaanal plateforme bi tamit di ñaanal suñu parti bi suñu njiit yi yàlla ñu yàggal suñu kanam te yàlla ñu am ndam si forthcoming local government election bi jublo ni okay mbaɗigol nimboto kontondrola Saturday data kolyola Birmingham obviously Mari Baro dim kewola kolyo adiata bake be Mari kondon na broda Mari Baro anala no manyo ba kondon na bake safimbo ma kondon na mala dimbal kondon na Kulian Diadabake. Obvious, as always, it gave us opportunity to see some people for the first time. I had the opportunity to meet my lovely cousin from Norway. I also had the opportunity to meet Soti Jame for the first time, Abandon Sweden. So these programs sometimes they are necessary. It gives us opportunity. Majamaga knew the Facebook also or WhatsApp all, but we don't have opportunity to meet up. So this opportunity, the Kulon in the other. So I got a thank you message here from Mari Baro, which I will read here. Akwa mulbe tentula coming for Nyamin. Ako abe thank you message on Dila. Ako thank you to everyone that came to the program on Saturday. Thank you for making me and my family feel very special. I hope. Okay, let me just put this off. Sorry, there's something happening in the background, so let me just put it off. Apologies. So, I hope you all enjoyed your night like I did. I pray for all of you to get back to your respective destination safely. Inshallah, once again, thank you for the great turnout and thank you to the beautiful memories on the day. Mari Baro, ko abe mobe tentula, mel singol futata je mel singol futata je. Anala dimbaya kontanda back kamulji. So ako fana mel bodan la jangol fana coming I message Joseph time when I moving obviously safely to reach that destination. I think we've all reached our various destinations safely, alhamdulillah. So Kulionin Diarabake, it was great doing it. This is the beauty of UDP. We had fun there. We interacted. Mari nala family for the Nyandi Fongolto. UDP is not a tambita patio for like badi Chucky had a money with the Batema. Alamanian Cairo Melody, so Baba Birmingham from the $10 back. Yeah. Why I mean, at a back, and just so much a fat and jay, see Birmingham, see how bid it. Why you know I'm not near help from your come so for in the fat jobs, then help with them. Okay, Dunia mu ni kuya ni shewo and ni kuya when you kufulo letarajan. Just shortly before this program, Naloneko UDP la Birmingham chairman. Menketa Bubakar Kanyiti afanang ni ko yaba aya soto famale bota abamale banta alamani mani kafur kalai so ngamara ya sutura the next day so bi ati fane message o kinya nang pour nga kankula ako salamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Birmingham Elders Association under the leadership of President Ansumana Barrow, in consultation with the late Alaji Ibrahim Kanye, Alaji Ibrahim Kanye's children, Kausu, Bubakar, and Fanta Kanye, we will be holding a Quranic recitation and dua for our late father, Sunday, 5th of March, 2023, time 12 noon, front place, Gambia Center, address, Hockley Port, Birmingham, B18 7RL. So I numbers will fanankaji, which we will cascade in the WhatsApp forums because that will be easier than just reading it out here. I number kaji assistants nyanta number men call Ansumana, Saibo, Dudu, Fantakani, and Bubakari. La number BJ, but we will definitely cascade these numbers in the WhatsApp forum. That will be really easier for somebody to see the numbers than hearing the numbers being read out here on Pantala. So Bubakar Kani, if I'm a Banta, on Thursday. So yeah, Sutura, Arjuma Lungo. So Alaji Tala, Alaji Brabakali back of Newtown. So the man look at Birmingham la Kafo, Keba Kafo Gami ko Birmingham Elders Association. Ila nyatongo ila president ngira Ansumana Barola nyatongo yadi. Nim di bayalu. Iko be Al-Quran karamule kala Talai Dimas Lungo March Karotili Lulo, the 5th of March 2023. Abekela Gamana Birmingham Gambian Center Yoleke Hockley Port PORT Birmingham B18 7RL. So Momo Simosi for the Nimoje. Yeah, for the Mealong Momo Ta make la Mofanam Abiamo Dualdi, wherever we are, we can always pray for the disease. So these are some of the announcements coming for the young. me alon ko be Brahma tunko mare na fonon konton la bake na colleague me alon ko na tele bi travel to nyum data Birmingham mala musuma konton na bake. Okay, somebody is calling me on WhatsApp. Let me take this because okay, ala baraka bake. So be tunko fanan konton be Fatu mata konton na bake and the other darling Khadija too. Mo kende bala miti ye mbunya ye horoma mbe tentula bake ko tunko na an bi tunko ye earlier program ke bi me alon ko program di ata bake. Mena cousin fanan konton na mingra sena budi mo kende ba batana all the way from Norway kana marila kuliola and soti. Definitely that was really that's gigantic, I think very noble. Shows the love we have for each other. I've been on UDP quality. Senabu America Commis Alvena cousin on UDP quality Sawari de back and Abanka Damati and Mo Jamalon. So it's very bad. Back. The other congratulations out of the UDP family, but while I'm in the media fraternity, Ibrahim Jara, congratulate on behalf of UDP Bantaba. Ibrahim Jara, a graduate bachelor's degree in economics, University of Gambia. Naje Kurunga University Gaunodum. Naje Mumu Sabali Asia, but congratulate from a congratulatory message okay privately. Mujamala message okay, but on behalf of this platform, Batin Tulabatin Bajaila, Alama Karamuning Wati, a moment to the next level for them. A master's degree for a PhD from Soto in economics. Isa just in a more economy, Gabi economy, you are fixed more. Really big you will fix no. So thank you. Congratulations, Ibrahim Jara. And entire staff will be allowing Sanya will be very supportive to you. As you said today, I listened to the program and you thanked everybody. They mentored you, ye guide. This is really monumental. So congratulations to Ibrahim Jara. So it's 17 minutes on control mentally, and like some people would moan about that, saying that we do spend a lot of time control. But these are some of the things Melango had my album from Nikefano. It's a current dia mola nyaw nyantina like bam dunia fonga nyola hadama yake nyola cool fanang low nyoy good or bad no the man should jam. And once again, happy belated birthday to Aminata Bakani the other day. Birthday celebrate. Wish love. Happy birthday, belated birthday. Okay, I've got another announcement to make, but that is from UDP Online Pantaba. Be Wulita, not colleague Tunko, I because we share information, because we don't build a platform. Tunko shares a lot of information with me, and I do share information with her. But Tunko does share more information with me generally. So, Nike Baro, Jamela, they are national issues. Public official La Carola. He always bring my attention to it. So, being a video GB, Melanco Gambia, Minister of Higher Education, Professor Gomez. Abiji Abidiamuko. Okay, I don't like to be judgmental. That's not my style. It's always wrong to be judgmental. Because judgmental mambete nyaw jot about nit ki bala nga wax ci dara lu gëna rafet moy nga déglu lu ñu wax waye bul wax ni dégana kumu mo ma ñana ka wul yalla ni be wul la fanam isa do yantol kulu wala ñama andum mbe wole fanam nga tama wole fanam ñama so ngalla moy diamo la Fatou Babaro was there. Eco Gambian community, Fatou Babaro paid courtesy call on them, which is fine. I mean, UK Warwick University, Malay Eco IMN strategy. So my video, I will play this the remarks of the higher education minister here. Pro al base al lamui, Gambia base al lamui, tumano modulu mal lamui. Because he can have a career law. So bring our Safiro Kenko for the first time. Professor Gomez Ntenamana criticized Bantaba. In fact, he's only one of the few ministers in the Barrow administration. Me along appoint, I applauded it. I hardly do that. I rarely do that. Ndeboka Barola minister applaud. Because now information on Mesut ala Kore ko mo kendeba Melbourne University, because he's very principled. And in fact, somebody told me that at Temamira he would stay long in this government because I principle on Mesut. Go okay, and I did say that countless times on Bantaba. Alternate videoed, alternate archives. Our videos are there. We don't delete them. Excuse me. So, Nko ate ngama yakuma kendol falakod. Okay, don't on YouTube date. Let me change that. Sometimes these dates do confuse me. Let me go and do that now. Don't know why. Because if I put it there, I thought it's automatically. Where's the date there? Okay, 27 February. 27 February. Okay, let me go to YouTube. Maybe this is Facebook. Why is it not? Because on my title, it's 27 February on YouTube. Both of them. So let me save it again and see whether that will change it. Because Benta Barangine me control Namalanda me control. And apply job for them to thank you. Okay, can you check on YouTube? Because I'm saying here current affairs, so Monday 27 February, whatever done it. Rumalo Munana among adjust. Okay, so now I'm change vanang. Maybe it's a technical issue. I can't. So Doko Facebook is wrong. Okay, let me check. Well, Facebook also. Not title. I wish I could screen share my titles with you. I don't know why this happens all the time. I save the changes. Today is what? Let me go to the bottom. There's no other 27. Well, on my headings, on my titles, I'm sorry, guys. I can't do anything. It's all. Somebody say Facebook is indicating 24th. How can that happen? When I have put the date to 27. I can't do anything about it, guys. I'm sorry. It's a technical issue which I can't fix at the minute. So just bear with me. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows that this is a live program right now. Because sometimes I got current affairs on Monday, 27 February 2023. That's what is on YouTube and that's what on Facebook. And I've saved the changes on it. Facebook is okay the 27th. So YouTube should be okay as well. So Allah Brakabake. Okay. Allah Lafenko refresh, probably. Allah refresh. Maria refresh, then the correct date might come. Maybe get out of it and refresh. So imagine Dogo Friday 24th. Okay, Allah refresh. Okay, I know what happened there, please, guys. Yeah. Sometimes it's a technical, but everybody knows that today is the 27th of February. And at the beginning of the program, I did say 27th of February, so I think that should do. Okay, so bring a new video. Now, Professor Gomez, now attend to, and I apply a job for now. I'm the minister responsible for Malam for energy. So, what I attend to. I'm one person that I'm not afraid to speak my mind on national issues, and I will never be afraid. So, bring us a okay. Nko scrutinize. Mama NPP call for scrutinize la mini long. Mafokomba attack la. I said for the first time he would be scrutinizing a public official. When has that become a taboo in our country? Because in a democratic dispensation, we have to scrutinize public officials. In Sweden, public officials are scrutinized. Information also found. Sweden police chief Dole suicide commit because of immense pressure. The person came under public scrutiny. In Sweden, the Langalteja public officials are being scrutinized every day. And I gave an example of Rishi Sunak la Muso, la wealth a farmer mo millionaire. Ate before I came as prime minister, millionaire. Adara holiday la nala dimbayo. Ifangolo kuroro. But the British media jang ya scrutinize like ko banko dingol be fala bill jola sumaya kono. Prime minister la muso fela tata holiday la India. Malon for how much £7,000 per night hotel aka ulejo. But she can afford it. Mommy along a millionaire in pounds. Wofama millionaire, woman batalon. But even though I found a could have spent like scrutinized. Mana nanga nyimbe for you. Gambia alingan found elevating. Alingan na banko, nina banko titala no, nina miranyalu nasita, nina miranyalu delo ganauta. Inhabitants, niaje ko banko inhabitants la, molam. Yiri kensen wani beyan kensen, yes, if anambe banko le kono ba, hadama dingon, niaje kava ko, hada banko eta nyato, hadama dingon le ka samba. Because ni animals will dala la prunka muna fang. Bari tol banko dingol le ka banko samba. Banko dingol ni la mira nyala murta komadra o banko be tarela. Professor Gomez, he is not better than Dr. Samati. He's not better than Ibrahim Asila. All right? He's not better than CD Keita. We have scrutinized all these people on Bantaba. And you know mandinka dingol lady. Let me make it clear, because Nasaferol, the member of the NPP, I'm not going to spend much time on this, and it's not going to change the mantra of Europe Online Bantaba. But I just want to educate these folks a little bit. Put it along, adjust la. Jang Bantaba and Bokabola more of personal life la. Bokabola more tool, and we will never do that. That's nothing. The Bolala Mola family issue too. The Bolala Mola Kuro. Wala na sidi nyaka jom jai fong. It was a bit about personal. I didn't go there. And I've got information here on my phone. But Ranka criticized only on his utterances on public space, on political space. And that will continue to be a mantra of this platform. Nobody can change that, inshallah. No amount of intimidation, no amount of threats will make us change that. And this is what we use against Jammeh diligently. And we will use the same method against Adama Barrow. Because ala forma malafi tonyen de role. Yaya hadama dingo be kukuto. Kana tonyen de roke. Mansatalla. Ndesida jane many programs. Namana Professor Gomez Tofo. Aman ken silata le ka tofo de. Waran ka fo manjago lo wala nantafo la waran mandinko lo. Not to try GB. When I scrutinize public officials, I don't look at your ethnicity. I don't look at your tribe. I'm too conscious for that. Honestly, I don't look at somebody's surname. Maybe I don't look at our auto. I look at what you take a munefo. Because New Orleans definitely in the CD Keta criticize that. Because Aketa Nyawanya, CD Keta in the Mujaran quality. In Fazaro, Mbe CD Keta Fazala. Mbe Ibrahim Silla Fazala. I'm close to Ibrahim Silla. Ibrahim Silla is my brother. But the level of criticism, Namen Ibrahim Silla on your platform, so it's okay. There's one guy in Sweden. This platform is very important and it's noble. Irrelevant people, normally they are not under the payroll of this government. We would not mention their names here. I'm not afraid to mention their names, but I'm not going to give them that moral post so that they feel so important. Because you come near say who said the audio that I say who said the address, they feel so important. So they get recognition. So Baroye Kumandai Palace will deal. Member Palace, you know, la. Fast track, you know. Now, but let me make it categorically clear. I want to do my analysis on any minister. I will do it on this platform in the way I can. Go and make million audios about me. Don't make it one. Do it million times. Go to your platforms because Allah platform don't have the same power. Ko banta by mentioned. Mentioned ala dema road. Yin platform le sembo wat ala platform multi. Ali oloni. Ndola voice ka for the dame. Allah voice ka for the Atol top government official welcome to Lamoile. Ndolo dunna mulu bukato Lamoy because you are not important. Ndola party leadership wolte platform to ko kato Lamoy. But atola al falu alla NIA alla top government go la le Brahma Ji Sankare jala I respond. Government spokesperson. He listened to my audio. They listen to Watch on Gambia and Sidili. Watch on Gambia is a big media platform. Nidiam tarek banko beleka kalamba. But I told you irrelevant audio NPP forum. Because I have got my agents everywhere. Not everywhere, but most of the forums. Somebody ye modola screenshot kinyana ako sehu Sidili. Let me read the message. I mean Safe. Just for public clarity, because I got the screenshot of the message. Okay. Okay, Sisla, fine. Now that date me, we will leave it with that. But Sisla major program blah. And somebody told me Sisla Chinala program blah. Ila cousin ara call me Sisla don't take Sisla. Oh, you know what? Silly me. You know where the problem is? Not Facebook auto, not headline auto. Fenko be walleto. Okay. Okay, sign the Oh, sorry, man. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Today is the 27th. Sisla, thank you. I'm not changing the sign. Not main screen auto. Okay, but I'll go Facebook. The camera, the other one, the date on the Facebook itself, but the screen itself all along Friday, let me just. So today is Monday the 27th. I apologize. I've already adjusted that. So, I'm already a message on Kina, but a message on Kina, and thank you to my sources. Mele along the NPP forum or kono. Message. So modol fa ina net alo screenshot. Ina screenshot ako to hell with crook Seku Sedili. If you go after Professor Gomez, get prepared for another war. Okay? You stupid crook. I mean will not be given space anymore to go after innocent people because they belong to another English one is bad. They belong to another tribes. Ikafole another tribe, not tribes. You don't pluralize on this situation. You can just say they belong to another tribe. Okay? And support President Barrow. Nilafla tribes, if they belong to other tribes, then you can pluralize it. But Nico another tribe. So, I hope you are listening. You need a bit of education here. Let me school you a little bit. When you write an other tribes, you pluralize that. So, but another is tribe. Okay. What has Professor Gomez? In fact, another bad English. What has Professor Gomez did wrong? You don't say that. You see, when you want to write Angele Kamo, if you're not sure, give it somebody to proofread it for you. We all make mistakes, and that's why the edit button is there. We all make mistakes in the Safari. We make spelling mistakes here and there. But grammar errors, you should not do that when you want to be the loud mouthpiece of NPP. But I forgot that NPP, I don't know so what has Professor Gomez did wrong? What sort of Anglo is that? What has Professor Gomez done wrong? Done. Past participle. Not what has Professor, what did he do wrong? Yeah, you can say that. What has, the fact that you use has, what has Professor Gomez done wrong? Next time, check your grammar, please, before you come after Sekou Sedili. Why UDP is always going after people? Because they belongs, another bad English, they belongs to other tribes. Yes, order is there, that's fine. But they belong, not they belongs. Okay? They belong. Okay? So let's educate these people a little bit before they come after me. Well, I have got my lieutenant on the standby. When you come after me, into the respond. So you people need to stop being cruel to other human beings. Stop it right now, or we will go after you very badly. Now, touch one in NPP, touch all. Ikoka UDP la copy. Touch one, touch all. Womondola bracelet. Alkana sunya. We will not take it anymore for you. We will not take it anymore from you haters. For you haters. You shall remain in pain if you don't change your way of politics. You people makes Gambia. You people not makes Gambia politics toxic. This guy's Anglican is absolutely bizarre. Bizarre Anglican. I don't know. I know the person lives in Sweden. Maybe that could be a challenge. Why? Is a buffoon. Bob Tureko said that guy in Sweden is a buffoon. He completes nothing in life and he's allowed himself to be a tool for somebody. Okay. I have got the reason I'm going to read this here. Pro Amaria Longo. Ikaminsa fellow forum. because mbe sire njane yin screenshot so so ngeni ngaro ko jamaale yin safi ko kare lom nga okay wo wala information jamaale mente bulu but nte bokala fika ta personal I've got calls from Sweden. People say don't worry, we wait for him to go after you and then we will come out and respond. So you don't even have to respond, Sehu. You don't even have to respond. Let's just leave it or we'll deal with him. You focus on your on how you enlighten the people. And I said I will never even stoop low to go and respond people like that. But somebody who cannot even construct good English and but want to be very important in the NPP ranks, and somebody who said, what has Professor Jonas did wrong? Instead of done, D-O-N-E. Somebody who cannot separate the wheat from the chaff. So these are the people, they survive on dogo. They survive on trying to appease those within the corridors of power, so that it will kill a in butter. Neither the Gambia, you're dealer, you're comfortable. So they will go after people, go after Bob Toure, go after Sehu Sedili, go after Tunko Marina, But I'm not going to solo. Let me go into what actually prompted this. Professor Gomez, alimbatungala fenko player jang. I meant for planning first lady meet. Ala diamo lamoy. Okay? Then we can carry.
Students strike. I'm not talking you monkey. That was my league is my again. Imagine more than the minimum league you are minister. Listen, Lulu Miris New Borom. The Paranian Tunde cabinet that they buy Kunekawa. You now are being a son. Wow. I'm not Phoebe Elliot when you talk the lady good. Yeah, come to.
Okay, Haram stop audio bifi. This Gambia's higher education minister, the under Fatou Babaro Nyo fee. Right, if Hamanda guy Nibin or not, because I don't know. Feka ñu dem Birmingham si gente bi ñu xam ñu yegg na sa guy ñu ngi Angleterre. Fo na leen dem mid Gambian community. So fofu la do explain mom naka la ñëwé as a minister mu ne dafa dégga phone bi ring. Harama commencé ko. Ba pare mu no affaire Adama Barrow mu ne Adama Barrow suñu demee ñoom ministre si suñu demee toog ak Adama Barrow. Adama def leen di déglu ni di nga wax be nga finish sa point daanaka sa waxtaan wax bi then Adama so door laa tontu. So mu ngi praise Barrow mu ne Barrow is a good listener, which I put a big question mark in. If you look at the track record of Adama Barrow. But let's listen to the audio in its entirety, so that I will give my advice, and also for us to be careful. The elites in Gambia, wallahi dogo atebanko sambala, falukulu tento atebanko sambala, kanyato nkol la ego massage, mbota wole kono, mulka Yaya Jammeh la ego massage. People call Yaya Jammeh Babi Lemansa, Nasiri Dun, Professor. All sort of names, all sort of titles. What did Gambia achieve out of that? Nada. Instead, it retrogressed our country. Dogo keta bikekera the order of the date. So Alangal Lama again to this. Ala diamu. Abemen focus. First lady for Diam Fatou Babaro. Abo for Diam ko manager.
Mumuna aman bopam jëriñ jobotam jëriñ amal dikam jëriñ président Barrow ñun soñu loolu lañu santa man bu ma appoint dini mom xamul suma papa xamul suma yaay
okay, well, let me just go. Should the president know Sapapa Aksayai Malamo appoint? Where does it state in the Gambian constitution? President Barrow Defawaraham. I think Lumwaraham si Omoy, so educational level, sa character, of course. Why Truham Sapapa Aksayai? What's the use? I don't understand the connection of that, but he said it. Let's move on.
dama war a dem uyu ji maa ngi tiitoon foogoon ne students yi dañ bëgg a strike am na toogu yu manqué yenn that was my léegi su ma àggee lan lay wax imagine ma war a dem ñu ne ma léegi yow yaa nekk ministre gis na loolu mbiri suñu borom la ba pare ñun suñ demee cabinet daf ñu dee bàyyi ku nekk nga wax lu nga wax ba nga sonn waaw te am na fii ba mu ngi toog di la déglu yàkkamtiw di nga wax ba nga pare nag mu doog a jël décision loolu suñ ko amee ñun xam nañ fuñ jógee waaye xam nañ luñ am léegi tey waaye léegi nag loolu noonu dañ baax na ñu téye ko ak ñaari loxo li baax na tamit ñu noccoo loolu noonu support loolu noonu ndax naata nga mun a am Gambia High Excellency ñëw na decide na ne du mun a dem te bitul la te loolu yëg-yëg la te moom soo xoolee fii nii yëpp jigéen ñi ñoo ubba moom yu bari lu moo def jéem a xool naka la moo dimbalee jigéen ñi Gambie gis ngeen ko si hospital most of the time léegi du moom du pour moom yii nii suñ ay garab ay recently last one di cardiology bu Gambie moomee boppam ba léegi ñu ngi sonna di dem Sénégal
ok déglu leen bu baax a baax de mbokk yi déglu leen bu baax a baax baa dinga li lamoy atol me man sura kan fo moy ale nga lamoy kumo kam moy le abuka dom wax dang ko déglu mu ne Gambia dañ daan dem mu ne léegi Gambia dañ daan dem duñ dem Sénégal pour ut garab da xawma lan I will rephrase it again dinaa ko déglu lu moo wax rek mooy ne Sénégal yi ñoom ñoo di ñëw loolu du dëgg I'm sorry Gambians yi time amoon na time nguuri Jawara Sénégal yi ñoo doon ñëw suñu health centers yi waaye the table has turned Professor Gomez let's be honest in our deliberations léegi Gambians yu bari dañoo dem ut treatment because dialysis machine di sax amul suñu lopitaan I know a senior government official dama wax turam even the IGP jabaram bu mu amoon accident Dakar lañ ko yóbbu lu tax fajuñ ko Gambia I know another top government official mu yóbbu mbokam Senegal so what is this man trying to say why is he trying to mislead why is he trying to massage this man Fatou Babaro's ego let's continue to listen to this it's very interesting that's why when we hear these audios because our shows are informative we are educative we address issues we don't go personal on this platform but when public officials when they do make certain utterances it is within our civic right for us to analyze that and where we disagree with them Mbafola Jan Morton Silande la no Momo Barakosor
loolu suñ ko amee ñun xam nañ fuñ jógee waaye xam nañ luñ am léegi tey waaye léegi nag loolu noonu dañ baax na ñu téye ko ak ñaari loxo li baax na tamit ñu noccoo loolu noonu support loolu noonu ndax naata nga mun a am Gambia High Excellency ñëw na decide na ne du mun a dem te bitul la te loolu yëg-yëg la te moom soo xoolee fii nii yëpp jigéen ñoo ubba moom yu bari lu moo def jéem a xool naka la moo dimbalee jigéen ñi Gambie gis ngeen ko si hospital most of the time léegi du moom du pour moom yii nii suñ ay garab ay recently last one di cardiology bu Gambie moomee boppam ba léegi ñu ngi sonna di dem Sénégal di dem feneen a feneen for the first time in the history of the Gambia loolu am nañ ko thanks to her foundation loolu koo xam ne ñu ngi xalaat pour wér gu yarami waa dëkka ku noonu baax na tamit fuñ toog ñu ko ñaanal yàlla may ko ndax moom mu mun tamit di may Gambie loolu tamit dafa am solo te mu ngi dugal loxoom tamit si jàngale gis nañ fii nii ñoo di nii sax fii nii yëpp mbiri jàngale ñoo wax ni ñoo dimbalee xale yu jigéen ñi waa ak xale yi ñu mun a am jàng am métier am si université ba pare tam jéem a xool naka la ñoo toppatooy hospital bi ak suna suuf loolu la nekk di def loolu du pour moom loolu du pour famille moom bu fekkoon ne loolu la rek moom mun na koo topp waaye loolu tamit baax na tamit ñun tamit suñ gisee loolu ñu jàpp si waxoon naa ko ci ñu ngi doon wax my sister Aleron moom tamit am na yum doon nekk di def yeneen liggéey mu ne ko lii ñun dañ jàpp ne doomi Gambia fépp foo nekk war nga ama njëriñ Gambia so mun ngaa nekk fii nii biir Angleterre waaye tamit nga am nekk di liggéey comme ku nekk di liggéey biir Gambia naka la mooy yaa ngi fii nii am na yenn opportunities yoo xam ne yow soo defee effort rek Gambia dinañ si njëriñ defal loolu noonu ne ñu nekk Gambia am ci njëriñ yow ni nga nekk fii nga tekki sa mbokk yi nekk Gambia tamit tekki loolu mooy lii nii am solo waaye nag buñ xaadi loolu laa nekk di ñaan di leen di ñaanal tamit ngeen ñaanal président Barrow waaw because NBDs xam ngeen Africa kilo affaire si demeewul noonu daf dee métti waaye fekk yéen comme que yéen kilo yaakaar ngeen si suñu borom soo leen ñaanee yàlla dina nangu ñaane ngeen ñaanal tamit di first lady ndax mu mun a support président because liggéey yi moo def nii yëpp this is not government paid comme you understand loolu noonu soo leen gisee yeneen yu foundation am bi def na lii na ni this is not from taxpayers money lii moom moo nekk di def initiative supplement mooy indi ndooleem si lu Gambia government di def so foog ñu ñaanal ko ndax mu mun na sawar dafa mun a def moo dal lu mu nekk di def lii rek laa bëggoon wax di leen di ñaanal tamit yàlla may leen wér gu yaram ngeen enjoy seen stay fii nii ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si tolof yàlla génne tolof yooyu dunu yëpp da ngeen nekk si jàmm naataange am Gambia jëm si kanam jërëjëf.
ok mbokk yi kooku mooy Professor Gomez fàtte naa first name am sax. Can you guys remind me of his first name? Because I don't keep track of Barrow's names of Barrow ministers, so I only call him Professor Gomez. I don't know, can't remember his first name. wax na si olof mu ne dañu war a ñaanal Adama Barrow loolu opinion am la I have no issue with that ñaanal first lady. Why I just want to debunk some of the things that he said because we are right now living in the 21st century. Lu xew Gambia umput kenn dëgga xam nga Gambia suñ problème yi mooy dogo syndrome dogo moo disturb mooy feebari Gambia mooy suñu cancer is the Achilles heel of that country and dogo bi yàgg na depuis time Jawara Gambia fo ñu change suñu jikko yi change suñu xalaat yi if we want to progress that nation. Otherwise, even if you give us $10 billion pledge to transform that country, dara du dox. Gambia amna millions of dollars are flooded into that country from PPP government to Dictator Jammeh's time to this current government. Belegi mënut transform that economy into even a developing economy status. We are still an LDC nation. List a developed country. We are in that status, Belegi. 58 years on. Luta Per Gomez, Jerejef, Professor Per Gomez. Thank you. It's not Patrick. When I saw that, I know it's Per. Thank you, Anna Salibaji. So let's nobody try to fool people just because you are enjoying. You're like a minister. Dara bonul nga nekk minister. Dara bonul nga serve the nation. Particularly su fekkee ne da nga am xam-xam bi yow nga nekk professor. Loolu ta buñ la appointé ñun yëpp kontaan nañ even though we don't support Barrow's government. I praised and I said I understand this guy is going to deliver. That's why I don't even talk. I never spoke about this guy on Bantaba. Why buma deglu speak B man ba do mom tamit legi dafa bokk ci dogo club bi dogo duñ yobu suñu country ci kanam fi you see ministers backbenchers in the UK they even disagree with the prime minister and that's why this country is moving forward. Yen da ngeen ñew Angleterre gis ngeen roads yi ngeen ji fi courant du fay fi. You see the development in this country. This is how we want Gambia to be. Dogo su fekkee ne anglais dañoo dogo Angleterre du dem si kanam waaye loolu that we changed 3 prime ministers within a matter of how many months. When Gambia ba léegi ñun 3 presidents lañ am 58 years in a matter of 3 months or 4 months or 4-5 months ñaata prime minister lañ am fii, all because of scrutiny. Su fekkee ne Liz Truss dañ ko daan dogo na fa doon toog su defut dogo mooy nga ika moo falekulu tentu ngay wax nit to massage his or his ego pour yow mu recognize la because ñi ministres yëpp lu ñoo def nii ku tukki ak Fatouba Barrow da nga try pour impress ko so that su demee mu ne Adama Barrow kii ministre bu wala yow Gambia, these people are more interested how long they will continue to be ministers than Gambia dem si kanam. This is I can't understand this. ñoo xam ne dañ jàng. We expect this from people who Sunenda Hasi Palace, maybe they have nothing to fall back on. But Professor Gomez, at level of education, Sunkoda Minister Tesa, elect mo job. So he shouldn't do this. Because dega that cardiology lumo homanda lulu degala mone legi Senegal like the Gambians don't go to Senegal. But it doesn't change in the bigger scheme of things. Gambians we go to Senegal looking for medical treatment. How many people in the diaspora here then they pay for their family members to go and seek treatment in Senegal? The number is increasing because of the dilapidated condition of our hospital. Because the hospital, there's a lot of corruption in the government. Even Dr. Samate Mogine was in National Assembly. The corruption, Mungi Sampaba, Professor Gomez, ministry, your deganga loan. And to praise Fatouba Barrow, Nemunge Topoto Jigeri Gambia. I don't that's true. In fact, somebody wrote on the platform, Munelolu Bunko Dega for shock. Man Jigeni Gambia don't support. Okay, once a year, Hale babies you have them Johlen present. Waranga General, no support maternity wing. Is that where the support should stop? The foundation that he's talking about, there's an allegation of $35 million is scandal. Belegi, that has not been addressed. Belegi, that still leaves a big question mark on this government. There's no commission of inquiry, there's no investigation. And to come out and say we should pray for her, we should pray for Adama Barrow. This is not what we expect from our ministers like him. But the Gambia, na problem momenti, dogo krasi, dogo syndrome, dogo, kamulu falukulu tentu, yimbanko kan mamera wadi jomala bebalaji. Ya jame falukulu tentu, aflebe Adama Barrow falukulu tentu. Wala the president will deliver. Because when you get ministers who are more interested in how to entrench themselves in their positions than Katonya Funyaton Koli. And again, where was Professor Gomez when 100 children died out of this AKI, and 2 days later, or 2 or 3 days later, Fatouba Barrow went to attend a musical jamboree. Our Gambia program, and Fatouba Barrow danced there in front of the whole nation. That was embarrassing. Somebody who actually care about the plight of Gambian children, plight of Gambian women, will not do that. In fact, she should have, if she didn't want to snub the show, she could have delegated somebody. She because children, people, Gomez, option now. No, nothing else happened. So it's really disrespectful for anybody to pardon. I will happen in country. Prime Minister of Muso ban attack Ake Donje. You will never see that happen in any Western country. UK will never speak. It will never happen here. National outrage. So outrage, rage because you know what? People are going to say, this is not done. The media will go after. So this is what GP. But people are more interested in cementing their positions than to talk about. Today, hale you there. Ken Hamut Lalanyo def. Ngur gisa duñ ko discuss. So this is what I want to talk about, Professor Gomez. Professor Gomez, class B, Sofoneka. You guys should do things better. Praising them. We have seen ministers. What is the name of this former Secretary General? Yogoba. Praised and prayed and said Gambians should pray for Yahya Jammeh to live for 900 years. You've heard that. Sequence 101. Because he knew that Yahya Jammeh, well, no matter how long he would live, he's not going to live for 900 years. None of us will live for 900 years. But he did that out of sycophancy. Just like you are praising Fatou Barbaro, commending that she's doing this, she's doing this. So this is my bone of contention, and that's why I brought this topic here. And this is what I want to say. Minister Solu Mlen Ligay Len by the Dogo Sikai President at Jabaram. Gambians are living in a state of poverty. Cost of living is high in that country. Our educational sector is in a big mess. I'm not legi. You are not in charge of basic education, but I'm hale yo hamni be legi amuñu table wuñu janga. Suñu dem school si pere wi lañ talk. We have seen images. You guys are here praising one another, giving unnecessary praise to the First Lady, who did not have any iota of sympathy for 100 Gambian children. There was a scandal in the country at the time. She should have not even attended that event. She could have just sent her and Ayala Jansodi. And then stay there. That would have done, that would do. But I didn't see the Nyaka Jom Dialeta. Naji Abe Don like a cardio fattery. That video went round. It made rounds in WhatsApp forums, and Gambians were in a state of shock. Our country was grieving. Our people, the future leaders died. For First Lady, Professor Gomez, I don't think if you were president, you will allow your wife to do that. I don't think you would, because it's wrong. Like I said, it's not going to happen in any Western country. Jang, a small incident, you see the Prime Minister even go and visit there. And you would see them making messages, saying condolence message to people. But what is all this? So now, Lila Bogawa, and you got this NPP, Lincoln Popes, saying, if I go after him, they will come after me. Now I have said my piece. Please come after me and debunk what I have said. Address my point. This is what debate is about. Challenge me on the merit or demerit of what I have said here. This is what democracy is all about. Because I have brought points here, debunked a point. The dogo my constructive engagement. Yes, he said something that Gambians in the diaspora, we should support our country. That's true. I agree with you on that. That Kufineka finger Gambia. But we are contributing 43 billion to the economy. I think you've seen that, you saw that data. In 2022, 43 billion only contribute. That's not small money. That's not small money. So if we contributed that, then we are doing our quota. But definitely, with this kind of attitude from ministers, even people that you expect better from like him, if Dusano did this, you think I would be surprised? Because Dusano has no qualification. Dusano benyi five dogo. All right? Yes, we're contributing 44% of the GDP for the NM and Drama Honorable. So this speech, grossly disappointing. And we hope Professor Gomez will stop this. Because di wax lo xamne pour president bi mun kontaan ci yow gën la bay ci place bi. Yes, President Adama Barrow mom du suma president se. All right, yeen sen president la. Man de mon recognize mako suma president. Why? Adama faso yi moko de ne. wax lu baax si moom wax lu baax si jabaram so dina kontaan si sa wax bi but these things we've got this archive and tomorrow you will be judged on some of these utterances when you're out of office. When you say something, it stays on the internet for eternity. You could have spoken about things about education, and you see, ministers here don't praise their leaders, they just deal with subject matters. You wouldn't go and see the Chancellor of the Exchequer going to a function praising the Prime Minister. I don't know what's wrong with Gambian cabinet ministers. Fee, they got them in the West, ministers is them to forum, they just deal with issues. You hear, you listen to their interviews on the radio, they just deal with issues, challenges of economy, the interest rates. If you are the Chancellor of Exchequer, you are more about, the windfall taxes and some of these big companies like these oil companies, what they are getting. The Chancellor is more interested to fix the economy. If you interview the education minister here, he will talk about what affects the children of this country. He will not go to the minister to praise the Jabari Prime Minister. Jabari Prime Minister. What the heck is wrong with us? Man dama ne laajte suma boppa ñoo xam ne dañ jànga ñoo dee def lii. It is so disheartening. Nañ la laajte suñu boppa lu tax West mu ngi dem si kanam ñun ba léegi ñun mënuñoo dem fenn because of attitude, because of suñu jikko yi. Dama dee seetaan news television fii dëkk boo dem Europe yëpp benn la. Do just any public minister boo xam ne dafa dem di praise president. Like when you go to France, you will not see their ministers praising President Macron. Oh, President Macron is doing it. Yeah, the party of let's pray for President Macron. Would you hear things like that? Those people, when they go to the media, they just deal with issues that affect their relevant ministries. Why can't we emulate these people? Gambia la ko bala fa warta. Ni ko ba fola ay ka kasiti. Banko widano nyadil. Either you are in charge of the tertiary education, university. There are tons of problems at the university. You could have addressed those things. If you want to pray for Barrow quietly, pray for him. That's your right. Nobody can take that away from you. Go to the church, go to the private and pray for Adama Barrow. Just like when you hear the Minister of Trade, Babakar Diouf, saying, "Pour Johante President Loho Lulsa Hewal, Subhanallah." Pour que Buludi man nyaton kola fomu nemo bleti. Allahu Akbar. So I'm done with this topic. Because Fatou Babarola diamo malum for left nyanto play la jam fongole because woman come for me important. Ala moy. Okay, let me pause. Ala
Buga leadership bi motax ngeen ñew fi
buga Gambia buga leadership bi
waxtaan nañ oncle Ablaye Camara mo ma wonne amna suma mam bu goor be suma caati maam lolu woné na ne mom suma oncle la anti mi tamit dafa ñew rek mu ne man sa anti la man xamna sa ñom yaay xamna ñep ki jabari Serigne Modou suma magla before ma nekk first lady because since ma ngi dem school la ko xam ñoo bokkoon benn koñ kii suma jabar la because man a suntu ñoo bokkoon classe suntu suma classmate la woon
nga mooy suntu Touré Fatou Babaro kan suntu Touré mu classmate la ti but nga mera Bamba Mas one time said for suntu ko ate Fatou Babaro karandile ba malon so I don't know which is which but that's irrelevant anyway Fatou Babaro la ñindi amo fo mo kumaya bawo abe kongol men fo kanji ma ko role blah 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 she made promises to help some people who do container business that they should contact her foundation. So I don't think we should waste the time of this valuable platform. Go play them because I just wanted to address Professor Gomez so that he needs to stop this dogo. We expect it from other ministers, but not him. A lot of Gambians look up to him. A lot of Gambians have high regards for him since his appointment, including myself. So let him not go, he shouldn't go below the bar, go below the belt to act like some of these people. Their daily survival is based on dogo. If you got the talent, you got the qualification, you're educated, you shouldn't doggo for nobody. Be yourself. Talk on issues about your line ministry that will progress Gambia. Talk about things that can elevate the tertiary education. This is what we expect. We're praising the First Lady here and there. Yes, it will work for you because this is what these people like. They will say, okay, this minister like, you see, when Fatou Baba was, you love the president, you love the leadership. So for them, anybody who loves the leadership is a good citizen. If you don't like the leadership, they see you as a bad citizen. That's how dollar levels are done. But enough of this topic right now. Let me move to the other parts of this program. Already, current affairs solar, Monday's edition on YouTube and Bantaba. Okay, back to the local government elections. Nalamoy Adama Barola Diamola and Tunko did a brilliant program today. Melamakan King FM la. Adama Baro sworn in these members of this Kangaroo Commission, members of this bogus commission, this witch hunt commission. And Gambian will be Gambians yep jisnane li witch hunt commission la. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Gambia din kendolu they are jele because Walonga Bob to the intact for the people by the people. I listened to John Charles Njai, and they all lamented on this point. People are asking why now? Why didn't you set up this commission 3 years ago? And why didn't you set up commission on your own? Alleged financial misappropriation. This is the burning question. Molbe jana nyininga kande. Nite fomu man senea. Adama Barola bunko man senea. Itala State House non senea. Audit report has implicated State House. Beralbe State House refurbished la. Hadim Gaila company. That company allegedly tapped Njunjai Katajele. The security report, 164 million. The audit report, the missing millions on the audit report. Why didn't Adama Barrow use the constitution, the powers vested in him, and establish commission of inquiry to investigate those scandals? No, at all. Because that will actually expose corruption in his government. So may molu kamfandi. Wolom, itela bunkono man senaya, ikokata, and he made some allegations. Ako Banjul City Council Walmart report all di. But Banjul City Council came and debunked that. Taliban should a Coleman CEO appoint for more than 1 year. Akati ni dalilo lesoto. Ngama bantanyo la moy king FM malafika play jam. But when I listen to that, Adama Barrow be fitina bondol la Gambia. Adama defu buga tal dekabi. And numbe advise women dealer ntol Gambia nola. Ku mansa kundali yake kunanga tale. Adama beta directional men na ninga space di Adama for Adama got a control over this local government. Alinga nyina Gambia. The Barrow dynasty will be established la, and then he would have control over the local governments, complete control over the central government, at the oppositional weekend, and then our country will be finished. If a Sunya Roman central government, you'll have to Sunya Rekil some local government. Right now, they don't have access. Na allegation of dole form more very laughable. But you commissioner, and I'm so disappointed in my sister, Jana Baba, Jebu, because Ngajala accept. Fair enough, Jana Baba. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yalo ya jame mul diam tay na mamul lamoy. Ya jame bunko don advice deglu ken. Nalbe nyim pala solto because of the privileges, the $90,000 is mendilator every month. Alkawli GB. Ibe moto mendila. And the title, Handelon Commissioner la Chairperson. Alkawli GB. Jebu, you, by accepting this, you have seriously dented your legacy, tainted your legacy rather. And Barangata. This is a kangaroo commission. A commission purposely established to target UDP la Mulu. and wolu nga demanding of ale janne kuma gomut Adama has bigger plans yala mol hakilo be ni local government da maleka Adama be menkela goes beyond the local government. Yes, local government abe affect la monala ite campaign kala no ko nyanda kala nyame because they will be going to the commission. Instead of going comment talibi menfo or himaleklo menfo landing bisane menfo for the danger wall it focus la no campaign kan because me is someone create appear before chairperson Jana ba government Abasa ministry then should have perfectly decided for kapinta command kabunda frostito yele ayala master plan lele Adama defa am master plan them work towards achieving this master plan but Mansa Talla is the planner of all planners Adama Barrow yalo nge yamari banta ba janne na yamaro akadun tulo kono janna e funti janal tunko mare ne la moyle tunko mu la boro ay yamar le la boro dalom tunko la yamaro fonke kamfale bar Adama na jibe jumal be last laugh sotola na kawondo ke janne bar ngamere ni lonne Firaon anala sembo be bedi kawandi lali ya kawandi kayko ke wala be la nyimman sekonda burukala ni muso men wuluta ay dinke o soto yo dinke o kan kundu ate bala Firaon lala bari Mario me ñun dunia tonko nano dada ay Firaon ada ay toluda ako anabila Musa wala be la nyimman se ya burukala wala na ya tanka ay dindi mo ñin tanka ma fano Adama Barrow fana be ñim mati bato ben be la alkane ñun commissioner be jetende Adama la fita UDP la ñi ñaaton ko la te melji ko potential replacement melji loya usinu dabo replacement te kaka wol simol kolobos ikom because ñin commissioner is seriously compromised ñin commissioner wolte fen safala ñi report oto mais alan ko is impartial I think you can all conclude what the recommendation of this bogus commission would be. Because Adama has already passed judgment. Either you are inaugurating commission and you are making allegations. How does that make sense? Either going to president even commissioner kisi role. But if kisi role, it is a judgment or pass. Kiamano KMC Manyinke, BAC Manyinke. So the Adama Barrow himself has passed judgment in front of the chairperson, Jib. So when your mindset bitter, they will go and make all sort of bogus on incriminating recommendations, and they will go and make a white paper. I'm giving an example, for example. Okay, Rahim Aleklo found one thing. She is now banned for holding public office for 10 years. I'm just giving an example. This could happen. Talib Bensouda, no. Tapalaya Lekala Ministry, Kuro Lekataji, Amankuolke. Commissioner will recommend. And UDP would now be forced to challenge these things in the court. And we can see the Sabali example. Mamori Sabali very about 14 years. Sabali filed in the courts. Monekataji, Kanisaying. The courts would take their time and Adama would build up his about it. Saying, Mananan Kanyim Fali. Gambianolu, Nka Kulu Jile Kana, Nka Trasiringa Yalla Bahna. Ala betiat ñi Gambie barani degala yalla baxna ala meta beteyari ne jani be wul anu ala wo betula beteyari ne doron bari ntol la problème momenting dol Gambia dol Cameroon tolu ala en tol durane dada fondol la musulmé ala be Sénégal ñaato ndol la musulmé ala be Nigeria ñaato ndol la musulmé ala be Guinée ñaato ndol la ministère ba banque islamique or islamic control ni wolu na duta akunduta man tafu ndingol ka na kunduta man tafu e ka funtule ye sanfu jusula ye foko tilimbalia ni marabalia ndo alawla na banko ko mal mamfuta ji folo bari nintolu sita adama yala commissioner use commissioner me yalanko there is no integrity in this commission. Commissioner Molmen Beji, if you look at the caliber of people in this commission, this commission, nobody should even take this commissioner report seriously. Because this commission is compromised when you have NPP people in this commission. We should not accept the recommendation of the commission. And this is like the whole country is affected. Are we going to sit by Namolu Jibe, Adama be Makisala style, come and quote person by Afunyamin, Makisala style. Now any potential rival, this person could be a challenger. Matengo siwo kolobasa ko fo ñina ñande kala na banko kambang ñin commissioner tata nata ñinom wala na adama boro bala talabu diamol la berata he was sworn in this commission coming on with ite ya man senaya adama yalonte ñin dula kan dimi fi momo de nahar ci suma xol so adama enquête on own government with the auditor's report. Then tay Musamba commission bi wallahi man ma don defend commission bi fi ne mon UDP ñu wara ragal because Adama def na commission mu ngi enquête wa Adama minister Amadou Samate mo gëna fi mu ne minister of health corruption la bi ghost workers people are there. He said that on the floor of the National Assembly, the legislature. Since then nothing happened. The Auditor General Karamba Toure's report is there in public. I will come to the Vice President, and I'm going to make clarifications here. The NAFA AG. All right. Why Gambia? Wallahi suñ toge lu nekk ñu accept ko man waxuma kenn def violence Gambia déglu leen mu baax déglu leen ma bu baax Seeku Sedili bëgg naa suma réew because tol ma Gambia lan saaru leti tol man jaxase fam all right dema wulu dina Conakry ngana nga kulu Gambia bëgguma violence. But Gambia, why should we UDP should challenge this thing? Yes. And I have to believe that it would be challenged. All right? The legality of this commission, and let's allow the Supreme Court probably to make a decision. Yes, Adama, it is within his constitutional remit for him to set up a commission. But should a commission be set up 2 months before campaign? How fair is that to our candidates? How fair is that to our candidates? And we been able to sasa ya kumolvola. Na berikama kumandi la sirifo songo ya la file de. Yes, alibo fola le because ali sirifo da be fully kidding. Berikama le gana delo gana to all these councils. Brikama is the most backward. Mun development and Sirifo Songo, but Sirifo because Sirifo is NPP. So Adambarola diamola dole fundida janta malafika mari tofo jande. Ako ha ye KMC commandile will mela file ul samana. Banyuna nonsense rek. Kalanta ya diamo rek. Feni kese. There is witch hunt. Adama first of all wanted to appoint governors. Very impossible. And in fact, the justice minister went to appeal. Ali Ajale, Namela Fonyi Saturday for Friday Lomang, Dauda Jallo, he appealed against that decision, but the appeal rejected. What sort of justice minister is Dauda Jallo? Has Dauda Jallo ever won any case as a lawyer? I don't think this guy has won any case. Probably lawyer. Our track record as justice minister is awful. I'll appeal, okay, they are rejected. Because Adam Alafidaka governor appoint Banjo to take control, and that's unconstitutional. These people have been elected by popular vote. Ite bina wulu bondila jenyari njarama koto Mohamed Balde NPP dugana adunta arena konole Mohamed Balde dugana si arena bi njarama. Okay, Mohamed Balde ko na broda na NPP broda Mohamed Balde ako njarama koto sihu. Why is only UDP crying about the commission? Ajiyama. What is Ajiyama? And Ajiyama is in danger. Mohamed Balde Melo Angele can understand. So okay, the reason is because Adam Barrow is going after our people. Adama's target is not even Brikama. So that's why we have every right. And yes, we don't care whether other people are complaining. When we feel that things are wrong, this is not going to happen. Daura Jallow is the worst AG. It's terrible. He has an agenda. That's why he couldn't even defend the draft constitution. Well, Adama Barrow, in 1997 constitution, or Gamino Lakal Fomole Adama in 1997 constitution at the Tariala Bondila because Adama is enjoying the 1997 constitution. Because 1997 constitution I powers Mendi President Amadi Bankudimola. So Adama Buke Mira constitution. Wala Ningana Brola Musa said he's advocating for this constitution. Yes, he is good, but it's not going to work. So men kumayata jawolo nyin commissioner nakarole betarlaji betarla sirine anu gambionolu nimmanna cool nimmanna ni right fight ni Adama Kabe sembo jala nyuno kan banko be wuli ngar peaceful protest brika mangole west coast ngole wuli Banjul ngole wuli KMC ngole wuli you are ale wir lela mo be wul na nyantolom section 25D peaceful protest banko be mama ananta kelale because ite mo la banko dingol sikala iko ka wala sembo ta wala bulle wala banko di nyanto because wala man ite la patriote wala Adama Barrow ite la men fitina bonde lati and nya imol diam tene ko ñu commission o landi iko ita landi la nañ dem inshallah dinañ aga fuñ wara aga anu ika ko do noma yamira mola koro le bije wo koro kana boy tere kan woka aliñin commission ko ali yamira UDP le be batala because ila target is KMC ni Adama Barrow la diamo jibe Banjul KMC. Adama doesn't want Rohilo to continue despite the fact that Rohilo is doing a fantastic job at Banjul City Council. Talib la do ko mo beleaj and by the way na friend my party because my party has also endorsed Talib. It's my trying to bring a comeback by endorsing Talib so that he can be back in the political limelight. But anyway, because my party also has, so all these people as and Martin, Meli Alimanto UDP, all these people are coming out endorsing Talib, Oleman di Adama Barrow. So now they are using Senabo Martin Sonko. Ndena madam Muso fana njemen kambe ko Senabo Martin Sonko. So Senabo Martin Sonko me yalonko Senabo Martin, how are you going to have a cordial working relationship with Talib? So your office be then ko ubi force ubi ko. Your lula ne my CEO. Wow, then have you talk by force. Why liggéey tamit bala nga ko enjoy ku ngay liggéeyal ngeen am jàmm probably Cairo soto but Senabo Martin is going to go maybe the problem and what they are planning to do nanga fali jam benen NPP dugana si arena bi Kine Jallo mon UDP gives us Barrow so we take it with good. Why do we give Barrow then we try and support him? Mari fulo lom itolu beka NPP itolu beka Barrow la support ko fatu ba Barrow mu fulo leti Emma Mohamed Balde fana nyo fana ngo ba my fola brothers du ko dal fana em len nguur gi ñu ko bokka 2017 gis ngeen mel nii waaye léegi ku wax Barrow rek my four brothers and aunties will come here and attack my post and come here. Emlen, I'll tenkum. All right. So, what is more important than in commissioner? It is. I'm not Lucy Rah. I'm not Lucy Lendem. Okay, West Coast region, and it is interesting. Hani saying NPP me la candidate solo announce. Ngonin kadim rasul benta bang hamle. Alla kibaro ngak diala bamba serin mas. Nkai ko bamba mas ikatu nyinin kalale mol ko bamba moy bamba faye funyo politique ako bamba ko ni NPP ngoli la candidate ol kambum be pare. Otuma la mina diamola. So ayen sambalal kandi. Ako ni NPP la candidate sol tombong. Otuma bina la diam. So ni wata be break la akaka NPP le monitor. And I've been monitoring closely. So after he will come Ningal. But NPP they have a big problem in West Coast. Nga kibarol men sore malafi amajite tala. Yes, na nyin kibarol sore tunko nyin fole bi ala programme auto reliable information olom ikoy malafi amajite lafta sirifo sonko le maintain. La dalilo is iko sirifo ye UDP jamfale akafute tolma so tol fana malafi sali yalla ne ko jamfa mambete ya. Iko sirifo ye UDP bulale itol la kulatinna ye sirifo by UDP. So nitol man sirifo ta that means itol fanan imang sirifo jo inyata jo la men. So but Ahmed Jite is a big problem for them. So same plans all the kekam ibe Ahmed Kwenda. But by the way, income dolu moyi eka for Ahmed Jite maybe sa appoint no sports minister yala Ahmed Jite te no sports minister. Ahmed Jite nin Canadian passport ole babulu 1997 constitution ma allow private sports minister. So I'll go dia molandi. Maybe for near some GRTS. Ngama ibdu la for for lafta some GRTS la I don't know. So il avait Ahmed compensate la pour malum foni muto but Ahmed Jite fon la fo jam ko fenta te stop la no private contest. So Ahmed Jite la ko is a big challenge for them. So Sirifo Ahmed Jite. Pandemonium la be West Coast. So a rule a government me alon gal kale kate kese kemen nani la soto. Hani saying alman candidate will select no. So yalon ko what 400,000 is bogus. No, do dega. So I'm 400,000. Then NPP should have been the first people. UDP, you turn and candidate. When you fight, we are ready. Why is NPP not ready? Because it's a maluman campaign. So they're having issues. Even Basse, they said there is something Barry. Iko fato ba Baroko allegedly. Ko niwo man law ni NPP mo ta atendatiji. Boy Barry for URL ida malve sonkol. But woman can tell hajuti. Dol hundul handle. But nga memfa lewolo nyindiko. So but this is good. Don't focus na campaign yo kan. So adama ya alone ko. Bakari Baji is no match for Talib. So after Talib distract lale. But the point is, Talib is a team also. And in fact, Karim Toure audio blending wato kono. Inyanta fundraising kalale. Plans are on the way, but details will be announced like maybe on the Karim Toure Vomin the fundraising kala pro KMC bit. They have been working, so work is in progress. Talib is very focused. I will look campaign. Okay. So you got the same thing at KMC. You got Mustafa Faramang. What's the surname of this Mustafa guy? Men ne left a lot on Talib. Men for the UDP Jamfa. So all over, even in a councillor ward role, Molbe Lorinje, don't quite to give up. So MPP, they have loads of issues. Ida Malman Kambi. So this is good. Mustafa Toure. Yes. Mustafa Toure Fanankate to give up Bakari Baji. So issue. So anyway, Janingara na other topic order. Mustafa Toure, thank you Fenda. Thank you Mamoun Sise. Per Alabaraka, Ana Salibaji, Alabaraka, Ana Blajaba. Thank you. So Janingara na other issue though. So lafta men fola lejam NPP UDP alintol focus. But in commissioner Ningambiano lenin commissioner taya accept from Barrow. Femanke. Ngamaran tul fon be nyandan lela ndela diamo lale. Because there is no point natara janga diamo when Gambians will just mortgage Gambia to Barrow. Because nim Barrow a Talib will ban. I knew a complete control over this local municipal. I think I'm political. Because then the Gambia would become in his hand completely. As in the Nafulo Murabi Sunya, Nafulo be Labaj, Anala Mulu, then what are we going to talk again? So let's defend our country. Constitutionally, it is within our right for every Gambian to defend that country. We shouldn't stand by watching Barrow hijacking in a forceful way through this kangaroo commission. In Commission Alonko is not an upright commission. And we can just predict what their report will be. When you have an NPP member like Jana Baba is NPP because the family members came out and alleged that she was campaigning for Barrow in 2021 election. You got Remy Joyner, who is in the NPP executive. You think those people will sit down and make good recommendations about these people? When Adama has already tainted, made allegations against his commission that financial misappropriation of the yalam barola nyindula kande dimi and abukan dimi chahan yaje baro Adama Barrow mo kam fandi lalisi ite man senaya ite kafu modo e man senaya Adama from State House corruption be faringe tap auditor yemen seven dollar position now if on auditor layoff. So why shouldn't all Gambian should we accept this? Why should we accept when Barrow hasn't set up commission within his own backyard? Because he have got this intellectual crooks, so-called intellectual crooks like Dauda Jallow, aiding and abetting. By the way, not for any Ibrahim G. Sankare, Gurgi Sankare, I tell Malo what has he said about this commission? Because Ibrahim G. Sankare is everywhere. Kuomeng ya mama asafan source ji. Ate ka fan source do la belo. Bari mama la diam tan commission ol kabin bata wo diam to coffee show. Majala diam. Okay. Bari ngono be diam kan ñing commission o lolu niyo be jira misala nata banda ba ñing commission of fulare. And this commission Barrow potentially as a Gambia put set ablaze. Alin lamoy. Ñin sa fitino woni no Gambia le. More be jutu kan commissioner men and commissioner Gambians are not going to sit by ye Barrow kaje ko ka force impose because more the comforting Gambia back in commissioner. Talk to your NIE. Let them give you intelligence report out of Barrow. Gambians are really upset. And it all on for jebu wole la report ke yana ya fo Mr X Mr YMB ban la Adam Barrow fon be jahal la Gambia lan ko la ko Mamadou Sabally biri amuta jang e ila NIA mo le advice ko ye recommendation o di ko ni man bula trouble could come because more paretale Alaji Silla also campaign for NPP according to Honorable Ba of Banjul North. Thank you, Bob Toure. So Bob ñu be mo NPP college. And this is the heightened level of insincerity. Wala na Adama Barrow nte som da ngamira fo Adama fo Gambia kanule ba but the ball is in our court, not oppositional, and in Tulu more we want better. And the civic society, John Charles Njai, is good you came out and condemned this. Independent people, and then you condemn. Go, by the way, where is Madi Jobate? Bob Toure, what happened to Madi? Because Madi, more can you go Madi because Safarika sign. So I hope Madi is okay. Famatala Safarol Jalali. But civil society, and where is Gambia Bar Association? Because Ngamo Yiko, the president of the Gambia Bar Association, Saliu Tal, you know, Iko Birae, Dauda Jallo la Safero Jeka ko no, Amira Mole wala Fenko hijack. You know, yala Fenko nying hike because Awaru Taleko, such an irresponsible statement could emanate from the Attorney General. It has never happened in the history of Gambia where an Attorney General will come out and attack an opposition leader. Dauda Jallo has set up a record. Wala na UDP afana Jabi. Because now diamda UDP fana be Jabi and until we got time. Atolebe manse kuna wrong count. Until we are opposition. We are doing our job. When you come out with irresponsible statements, we'll give you fitting response. On any issue, we deem fit. Konyanta kelani. Bali mo albela mo ko UDP online about 1 hour 34 minutes on the show. So saying beta mulla back to the vice president or appointment. In fact, na kibaro sort of I don't know when was this. Let me just before about commission auto. Before about commissioner de amoto. Iko one Bakari Jao. Afanambeno KMC Saga Tole, but he appoint at the Gambia Russian embassy. Iko a long time ago. Ikabeno KMC le. So when you keep also this Bakari Jao, but he have somebody and malam for whether he will also be subject to the scrutiny or not. So, let me now shift the discussion to the issue of the vice president. Adam Barrow, newly appointed vice president. Ndiamda Kola, and personally, let me make a clear statement here. Democracy de Kula Mealongo Adiata. Bao democracy is sembo din telanga diamo. Na opinion. Tamaraba fanan the same. Bob Ture the same. Fenda fanan the same. Enza ABC se o democracy klingole sembo dial. Adi keba sabalila. Adi ntolbela. Ni kukeda banko kan na jeri nyalbe fatalale. What is welcoming. Anunga yamari kendolu moyi. Na party members ol bulu. Melkon kana song. Adamala jahasero. Ay mbula kuma fola fo mo dol senyi mira control de foot le attackant. Yen mu yamari kendol leti. And I welcome them personally. Nana brother kendo mele. Lamin sila membe New York nala audio lome. And it makes a lot of sense. And nga Musa Sedi fanana yamar kendol moy even though Dusano naje Dusano be Musa Sedi attackam bare malaba attackam menna because malo Musa e munefo that warrant to iba attack la. If anything inyantantele attack la no because Musa was even admonishing people ikana sidul but and Ntemeta fola janne fululu manke tribalisol ti Gambia fululu manke tribalisol ti alenga tonya fo ndolu Gambia fulalo mandinkalon jolalon sarahule we peacefully coexisted in that country nyin si kuo fo mo jumale nyin samana na politiko kono Jammeh Musa afo mandia Jammeh Musa le nyin si ko samana Gambia prior to Jammeh Musa politiko kono because niya korosi PPP jumale PPP nyatonga ya tala Sadauda Kairaba Jawara mandinka dingolam jumala la main rivalry the late Sheriff Mustafa Diba mandinka dingol Asan Musa Kamara full akada vice president at GPP PPP la man sekunda sio bele biji Jawara mote tribalism suti andela Sadauda Kairaba Jawara isa konyaonya imala man sekunda support but the momo lot I Sadauda was a tribalist even Junubole Sotolai because Sadauda man suti hani tribalism but jumale nyen tribalism tutuna banko kan wolom yaya Jamus Jammeh aba keka munela ate fon la nafa amake jola la nafati ate fon la nafa yen nyaton kol je mbele yalon ko de tribe on tribalism amanke ko tol ko siole mako ide because he told the paso kela wo siola table kam they will not put the paso deal wala for them to put food on their table it told ake munela wolon divide and conquer and no fonga na media platform all use comme kan même fo no Jammeh Musa yalo ngani ne fo jang alil lamoy brimbe struggle kono biri yaya Jammeh tata fafuta tembo to mobe ya yon kala after jola hegemony le kala Gambia munati nangan man ngawo fo molu funditale ya jeko Jammeh ka banko samba nyamen amam betea nyene nyanta ka fo so man sila ka for that because at that time also we could alienate the Jolas as well even though Mbafokan tala pandering by a lot of programs in kala radio to can you Jola hegemony ni ka discuss Defon la civic education on kamen ke freedom ka kachale no. Because ya jamme la silolo wati. Gambia alinkana son nyatun koli yen tala yen fatan fanza. Ni tata UDP siyo belebeji. Alright? Siyo belebeji. Siyo belebe UDP. Siyo belebe nyin pati ko ni tata GDC siyo belebeji. Gambia ntol be killing dolom ba killing fa killing muti. Ndeka mune kan kamfa and unteben na statement I will make it very clear here. And I said if anybody accuse me of tribalism, nte mobuka na photo sorry ni. Mfone ka sorry. Nzina no bantabale ngam fon seneyandi. You invite any program out, we can have a debate about this. So nyanta menkela ning Adama Barrow ni Yaya Jammeh lafita na banko jahase la siko la nko Gambia nga tonya fo ninga ndakari tonya la drong nko ye tonya je whatever it cost you afodron iko tonya iko fani ya membe deraro kele so fo nore. Yes, no accept. But tonya atenyanta kafo Dembo by force Bira lota jam 2021 I would tribal remark Adama Barrow nyanta funtila le num aya foko nyimmanke NPP kala migratory ni moba dembo la kuma kamoleti bantol NPP no ntol we don man comme lawyer da bon ka jele ni mole kumodol fa ka funti aka foko no nyimmanke UDP ka kuti ni mole dole nendiro ka audio lo moy asafo nyimmanke UDP ka silati almantol represent how many times lawyer da boy osifake evidence obiki Adama Barrow namanon funti I condemnation okay Birimba dembo by force yo diamoke ake mandinka sate wal to baka predominantly mandinka sate o Fonyi manke si tribalism tiba. So why should we shy away from discussing tribalism? Until after badi ngol nyinin kala wala because ning NPP be tribalism putukan Gambia ntolo kombe sila la kafo wato it will become the order of the day. That's why when Yaya Jammeh attack the Mandinkas mobile funte ta yakondem what most struggle of the kika. So I'm very careful here. Yes, Tonyolo Momanyan and the Siolo. Listen, Fululuman tribalist. Let me make this clear. I've said this here on all our programs, most of the programs. Fululu are not to be blamed for this. There are two people in the call blame. One of Fatu Baroti, Adam Baroni Sabanjala, Badembo. Because Badembo lo kuma kombenga mwide. Ndeke itole blame. Fullers should not be blamed here. Adama is using aka Fululu use as Joramolu to promote his agenda. And I advise our brothers and sisters, ko alkana so Yaya Jammeh menketala ayokal. Let's reframe away from this tribalism. Momodu PS Jallo appointment is not right. Momodu PS Jallo is grossly incompetent. And Mustafa Swande Dabo, I am safe in regards to Nina appointment on Batangana Asafaliajang. Mustafa Swande Dabo, I suffer okay in regards to vice presidential appointment. 3 days ago, President Barrow appoints a new VP, Mohammed B.S. Jallo, a former Secretary General who pens the executive directive to procure the Malagasy COVID-19 cure. Malum Valley Malagasy COVID-19 cure, I remember it. This was on May 6, 2020. Within hours from when the executive directive was issued, Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Mamadou Tangara, Chief of Protocol Alaji Cisse, then Ambassador Aliou K. Jammeh were all gathered at the airport waiting for the plane to arrive. At the same time, the Ministry of Health raised the voucher, the Accountant General processed the payment, and Central Bank issued bulk cash of euros 39,333, 2.2 million for payment illegally. Nyinkata Jamal at the time, this Mohammed B.S. Jallo was the Secretary General. And Mohammed B.S. Jallo, the Secretary General, Yin Tapalaya, ye kodo bondi na Central Bank at Adam Barrow executive order, the Atala Secretary General, Atala sign. How can that person be a good vice president? Wobe kala vice president keno jami ka executive orders wolta illegal executive orders nani illegal executive order leta ka kodo boni central bank million fula nim feng kata ka boro sam ka di Guinea Bissau ye kodo nyun dundi suitcase sol kono ya samba airport ya di Guinea Bissau la envoy la ani kodi joroso nyin tata Gambia dingol fale nyin kalam tala ba jumalo secretary general tinu ni Mohamed B.S. Jallow so be mun kule kala meme bete ala anu nte me mem fo kan. Look, Adama can appoint anybody as vice president. Mandinko lombang, Fulo lombang, Jola lombang, Sarahulo lombang, Manjago lombang. As long as imu banku dingoti, ya londo soto, ya integrity soto, ya dajiko soto. Anunga NPP la molu jele funtita. Iko biria Aissatou Touré ke rabindi hindi helman ke vice president. Intoloman complain. Biria lawyer Dabo ke vice president, intoloman complain. Yala alka kule compare melman comparable. Yala tolu you don't think outside the box. Wala la problem oti. Alla mira role sutiata bakele. Yala hadamari la miro nyanta ke jamfa. Nko. Adama Barrow 2017, 2018 amanyin tribal agenda start. Ayin start muntumale 2019, 2020 brani UDP fallout. So alo appointment was purely at a family ajibe ko kari betera in palazoro ayati. For 2018, 2019, Badembo by force ala nyin kalemol fo leba. Badembo mundu mala nyin siku tribalism fo. Mundu mala Badembo mandinkol attack. Was that in 2018? Was that done in 2019? Was it done in 2017? No, this was done in 2021. Aya for daming ika kacha wallet. So until the problem is, let me make my statement categorically clear. And if I'm interviewed on any platform in Gambia, Bafala, without an iota of hesitation, go Gambia, Biri Yaya Jammeh ka Jolal Damak heads of security chiefs. Neither than an army commander, Yaya Jammeh ka Jolal. Chief of staff, Jolalom, prisoner boss, director. IGP Jola fom mom funti jang complaint abang me mbari ngamiro linga fom mom funti jang complaint at the time bring the struggle konako this is not right and even you reflect like commissioner this has nothing against the Jolas Nisa Dauda Kairaba Jawara ya kenumba folade am I right nyanta nyine bayla na banko kan we should not shy away from talking about these things. What is wrong? Yes, but them bonga command the world because alpha alum. Aketa nyaonya telemo alpha ya palaso ka barinte fongo respecto diala staff fofana. Okay? Ndeba fulane ba dembo. Because sente wulu no. You know? So I will not if natemala alpha ya palaso ka ndeba name dila Adama Barrow yala ntafolo ba. Omo si fenkela boroda la woti mama mas. All right? Bari lafita men fola lejang. Ndese who steadily 2017, 2018, 2019 up to 2021 namana Adama Barrow call out kafaka fulanization nek. Altana video GB. But nali Adama la recent appointment ol GB. Okay, nangal down to the memory lane. Digital Infrastructure Minister abada si jomaleto. Accountant General abada si jomaleto. Mbe recently nali angale comme recent wolom appointment mel labanta ale lamoy kendeke ma fo bring coalition started the Gambia ambassador to United States bring Tala Dawda Fadera banta jumale biji abata si jumale governor me yalonkos dula saba 3 regions in Gambia ibe konton kilingolo so ibata si jumale Gambia nga hanyu tonya folo way ni loy ausunu dabo yake mbafola la manyang barobe menke kan lo ausunu dabo yake mbafola manyang amanyen na kela diversity le nyanta kela Gambia alga hanyi kanyimfo fula manyen na kamfala nyinto ni tebe tonya le no makam because nobody fulo do fon le dia mumuyi iko tonya ako barobe menke kan thing is wrong and no mari respect le alinga tonya fo Gambia nga hanyu tonya fo la nin ko min de la nyin na doron nga baro bula la nyin diversity ke nin president do na ro fana yoke woto mba fala no nyaadi no la usino dabo sita for example as president akato mandinkolu dama appoint la position of key points aka mandinkol appoint aka governor be ka mandinkoli yamana se hanyi di amla bang ko mba fala le nga fo mandinkol fana be fanjela fo nga tonya even the recent commission jumala ba read kan al nkal listen, let me give you statistics. Because teni mina la janka factual leke. Okay, digital infrastructure minister, Fulolum, justice minister from that same tribe, the chief of the Fenkoning, chief justice about all it, the ambassador to America. These are okay. Even though chief justice man recent appointments, but then ambassador about all see all it, right? The new commission of inquiry about si Jumala Nyatunkaya. And this is against the backdrop of the fact that your director of GRTS appoint, Abubakar Dabo, they withdrew that appointment. Hanisai Moma Lebina Jumala Keleji. So Nimam Baro call out on this. What Ningan Day, Ninya Tongaduna Taye Sumangala, what on Tediamala Node. Mlafitale J Mira. Yaja Halamani went consistent lale. Because Yaya Jam Berabe dictatorship kela. Wala na wulta nga condemn. Ningan day jammela dictatorship la. Bin kombe wula baro no utambe baro tonya la. But nana nga morality sort of be ntolu be wulta because ya jamme berabe tilimbali yake la Monday. Coach abe diamo la wala na bi moba attack la. Coach very consistent. Because ya jamme tilimbali yale menke coach ba condemn ga. Wala na bi adamana tilimbali yake coach ka condemn. Wala na coach century ka fuko adama la fiti suma na makisale. Ye consistency da beri hatale. Right? So adama te lala avec si dolu eliminate la ningen there la in the fear that we might lose votes. Yalo hadama dingo. See, even if you are going to lose votes, but ibe tonya kan mastala be fasala. La fitale jam fana mira. Ndebe na opinion ole di kande. Alinga hakilo to back because men important ye tilimbali aja na be caring ngandei wala tina discrimination o bracket America keta black soldier the late Martin Luther King funte ta kele because atimu mofi ngoleti tilimbali ala be ke kanyo mofi ngola wala na appetite the late Nelson Mandela a koleta nyonya appetite kele adama baro yala nyin kalabante ya dati recently le bira sita num brim molbe kafu kile wotuma amanyi sikuolo dati nyin sikuo of late layer start and no ala agenda is pour que siolu chase because comme la amen sila ala diamo fo nyami tonalum fulo be UDP le man min kol be UDP jola le biji sio be le biji bari ndol banku di won le kanation adama yin kungol takindi nyora and this nyimu brilliant advice lady ye UDP je mo hakili mal siata jele because nite diamo ta mo do nata diamo ikafa he kariye menje wala beta tati. Okay, imagine go check what's on Gambia. They just posted something that about NPP, like tribal politics. And this is what I like about NPP. Sorry, Astaghfirullah. Okay? Thank you so much, Joy Goswell. Imagine na brother, Joy Goswell just commented on my post about Professor Gomez. It says a lot about our intellectuals when you give them per diem positions. And this is what we should be consistent. Yaje, hadama dingo alinga hani nga tilimbali nga call out fully right to like any position man in that country. The Mamore BS Jalol appointment, let me tell you one thing, Biraketa more call civil service. Akonye ko civil service more become mungunu. Yalo nteba fokan santo and men dangerous to melka ngunu duma. Ako civil service more data for this is not a surprise. We know this is the trend. Yeah, the Anglican coming for the current trend. And the trend nyanta ka GB. Okay. Mbadinga watch on Gambia la post la GB. You can watch on Gambia Memfo about this. Mbe Memfo kanya. And then you watch on Gambia man Eko 1 minute ago, how are you? I have a very important message to tell you from a follower. My father and others were invited to the State House. They told them it was the president who wanted to talk to them. I mean the Fuller community in the Gambia, to help them win the local government elections. They lied to them. They didn't see the president. Someone called Action Man and the Minister of Local Government met them instead. Things didn't end well because they told Action Man and the minister they wanted to see the president since he is one of them. He is the one who called them. It was 30 of them, but my dad didn't make it. My dad was included because he speaks English. Action Man was speaking in Fuller and the minister in Mandinka. My dad was so furious that they invited them for politics. He hates tribal politics. Nimo banku din kendoleti. Nimo banku din kendol. Fuller din wala iko afama common lafi nyinna. Ni banko be nyanta. Yaje siku na dunda banko karaka banko kasarale. But this is working in Adama Barrow's favor because Adama cannot tell his agenda on what. Imagine nonsense more gemeng diam kan Sweden. Akontebe Professor Gomez call out kana because ndoloman la fi siolula in sidol member Barola government. How idiotic is that? After nonsensical. Because New Wollam, I would not go after the finance minister. I would not go after the works and infrastructure minister. Member OIC wo ila spokesperson nyina tatola from Falli Fadera. I criticize him. None of the Barola man sekunda. I don't look at tribe. I look at Kamenke. Professor Gomez, I praise him when he was appointed. So how could you say today that Sehu certainly doesn't like people from other tribes? Woman ke tonya di yaje nyim politiko asike nyaonya alega mirani la kaburola. The siku woman ke na agenda di. But let me tell you one thing, ninga president je ibe siku agenda put kan. Yalo ya jamme ta ninga ndeyala nu binko me barota volo woto mekala na fi quality. But ya jamme ta mandayala, ndemandayala. Ndenga fole. Now I spoke extensively on Ngadiamu Jola hegemony. It's not right. Nimomo ko be mandinka hegemony kala Gambia, I would talk against him. At the right la. Nibe appointment kala look at competence of people. Look at vice president who celebrated his appointment. Come Uncle Sidi Sana Nevo. Somebody got appointment, Moma appointed rather. Nobody celebrated it on Facebook. Because people knew already that the guy cannot deliver. He was there as Secretary General. He couldn't deliver. You brought him back for whatever motives that you have. Moli Alanko is not right. So, Adam Alanyanta Dabondela Nyi Si Kodo. Fululu, they are not part of this nonsense. Okay? Nimomo ko Fululu lebe tribalism promote Gambia. You will be wrong. Personally, Buffalo, you will be wrong. They are not part of this. It's Barrow and his another clique. Barrow nala muso itolebe ni use kan. And this is wrong. Ndela issue is against these two people. Because Fatou Babaro was quoted allegedly ko mitindo leketa. Binimol meni akafoko ikako batengamokon ikako kore mandinka dintijang. Once the first lady starts speaking like that, that's a recipe for disaster. It's not right. Nata telling you come off. But remember, it's a very credible source. People will not just come out, yen cool fabricate just like that. And let's go back to the Director General of GRTS. You're a competent person like Abubakar Dawo. Mome alonko molba like Tonya Fola, ko a principal tale. I londo soto. Yo tayala appointment diala inata bondi. Ala explain mole muntalila lebe koma. Anum baroma nyin kesila sinya fula akanyinka mandinka dingol lela. Abdul Ture I appointed as JRTS director. What my Ibrahim Silla was the information minister. All right. I Abdul Ture appoint. You offer an appointment or withdraw. Mona Adama Kasila ka mandinka dingo appoint as JRTS. Then you know no problem on it. Yaka mandinka dim fulalla. Ya Abdul Ture boni Ibrahim Silla le tafauto nyola. Al Tata Juma Alioke as advisor. Alioke advisor. So Malik Jeng was brought back. What's the difference between Abdul Ture and Malik Jeng? And even though this guy was on contract. So this guy got his appointment, he withdrew. And he signed, no, Imam Mokeji. So Barrow maybe is fishing out, Bejumale Karaji. And if the government goes, if the President Ouattara is taking time to come on a point, because he's looking, the shortlisted candidates are so few because he alienates certain people, no, carry volunte wol kalaji. Yalonte ka nyine vali, Barrow mindset mensoto, nying is new, not at the beginning. Ibrahima Silla wol bilal be appoint le wata mo mentality so. No Ibrahima Silla tekla minister. 2017, 2018, Barrow man mentality so. Barrow came with a clear conscience at the time. Kafoko memol appointment te si ko jibla bar saim Barrow appointment kata siol lela. Ale believe ta nyin ko ya jente se usedi le. Nga fale ko tembo mori baleti. Nderi ba kawsu. Menyin ko mo men folale jala topi jambodo. Barrow man nyin dati 2017, 2018. 2019 brani UDP fallout and yalan dalila jumatina Barola mind skeleton because ye UDP stereotype like UDP mo manding patriotic e kanyine kake ka fo sonko du nkulu so Baroka muneke hani civil service Baro aliya jele Baro CEO mem taye by civil service na manka manding kandi ngoti ali mo clean to fo nyi yalan te munana nka hani kadiyamu nkana with facts ali mo clean to fo nyi. No, that is not true, Domireu. Don't bring those misleading remarks here. What the 11 ambassadors from Banjul who were appointed ambassadors, are they UDP members? The 11 ambassadors, Tontuma. And the Lawyer Dabo was even blamed when he was foreign minister that all the ambassadors came from Banjul. They are not UDP. They are not UDP. I can name their names for you. Stop this unfounded allegations. And these are 11 or 10 ambassadors. All right? So what I'm saying is, and even to a point, it's normal, even in America, the Republicans were the ambassador when the Republican government comes into power. When Yahya Jammeh was there, he only appointed APRC members as ambassadors. Did Yahya Jammeh appoint anybody from UDP? What I'm saying is, you should not appoint on tribe. Consistently, even Jawara has never done that. Even Yahya Jammeh has never done what Barrow is doing today. I want to be very fair with you. Jammeh did not appoint all regional commissioners as Jolas. But Yahya Jammeh did not do that. Yahya Jammeh appointed security. So all the security, because womu security, I feel ko Jola level lawyer itala man sekunda kudetala. Jammeh was doing that for that reason. For these people, it's all about themselves. Jammeh I feel ko ninga siyo dol kajang defense minister, army chief of staff, possibly is in coup d'etat. After Ndur Cham coup d'etat, I'm more trust. So that's why he brought only a form of ethnicity. And Nina Dunta Banko Kaka Banko Kasara. Bahud. So Barrow also, when he came, Barrow had an open mind. To be fair to him. But after Brani UDP fallout, ate Mandinkol Letako, Mandinkol can support, Mandinkol ka UDP support, and then you Adama Barrow Batandi. Iman nyan na UDP la quota la ikafo ibe manding kolu tala ibe wolu eliminate la because wakana muneke aka instability la samana so ntolo ka nyine fo but intela diamolu I want to make it very clear maybe ni momo ya misconstrue ma fo mola ya misconstrue because diamo mandia ntete sila ja nga fululu attack I would never and momo ko be fululu attack la ja I would not even condone it hani mote jolal attack la nyim platform mote manjagol attack la mote siol attack la tribal attack te kala jang. But leaders all divisive tactic, American all divisive tactics. We will call that out. Because ningan de ala B, samani nyaton ko doyake, then to morality sur la kafo. I hope my point is very clear and we can have debates about this and we can carry on. Tribalism mo nafa fenna. Leaders all nyanta stop la. Let's work on policies. Coming open-mindedness. Policy coming Taliban should menvo leaders should focus on policies. Si kuoka banko tarrendele. Aman na faso. Aka mole dama dundi nyola. Ndolo dama leka futu. Gambia full siyo leka intermarriage. Janjumale betula jela family kone yako imam fula badi mosoto ji. Maybe one of your family members married to a fula. Or married to a mandinka. Or a jola or sarahule. We are all interrelated. That's why if anybody comes in, we should not even allow it. You want to consistently appoint because you have a mindset you can support. It's wrong. Tribalism will always put us retrogressively. Tribalism is not going to progress our nation. But nintol fanana tribalism je. We want to be economical with the truth. We just want to member Ronna, and I agree entirely with Musa Sedi, Alamin Sheila New York, because nobody should go and castigate foolers because of Barola irresponsible attitude. Ni Momo okay, you are not doing it in the name of UDP. Momo Yaki, you are not doing it in the name of Gambian people, because we will not condemn that, and we will use our platforms to condemn any act or like that. But I don't think there is any audio like that, and that was a perfect advice from my comrades. Komo manyanna sifon attack la. Imbaro bala kalanta yala, ate bala divisiveness la. After siulu damal kunta kindla. Look at Mohammed Balde. Mohammed Balde comes and watch my show. Na fulani brother kafunyalo kon koto njarama. Look at my NPP people. You can jibe jan dolbe but different tribes in Canada can jibe. And wole betiata. Si kuo man nyanna dunna politiko kono. But ne nyaton ko soto. Me alon ko ate buka policy wafino. Ate buka campaign on policy. Ate attack. Ka UDP attack. And it's very interesting that Dusano came out to respond to Musa Sedi. But Dusano man hanika ka Sedi nyaka jom jair ka. But Dusano aketa nyaonya Musa Sedi contributed. Musa Sedi a participated for Adama Yeke president. Musa Sedi wono struggle kono la contributor to the GDF pour Adama Yeke. But Sedi nyai, wo mo contribute Adama Barola president yato. But ima hanika dui atolo keba balu. Sidi Njayal butogo law, alla NPP executive. Hani mo clean, hani saying. Because aliko alman hanya la palaso lela. Sidi Njayal dini merewa ya atolo butogo law. But ite ko kana Musa Sedi le jabi. But wo Musa Sedi keta nyaonya, wo ni mantara kankiling bari bi. But wo Musa Sedi, wo karto, wo aman karto fa Adama Baroye, bawo aba diaspora jande barala nafulo dundal pour Adama Yeke president bari bisa fundi Sidi isa UDP ko lo jabi ba Sidi Njai wasal butongolo executive forum kono atol keba balu Sidi Njai he told you guys off men diata salati talla al kumul fa al tolu kumandi faka foko la min jata wo buka karan o man karan amalleto baralma alma hani way dege hadama dingo ni joyata palaso de ka joya fembele ya alama ala in tanka nga kenyi mosifati wembe joy yala palazol nono hadama dingo nyanti la liberty stolale nyanti la freedom stolale you should have the self-belief. Sidi Njai sente address ma jabi Sidi nyaka jom jai Sidi Njai yar fatol de fenna fenti atol na la ñu wuro be UDP nkolu ni wol dam dal ci wol jabi because wole ka baro kontanindi bari dinni mera wayna ayal be tol kumandi hani mo clean man samfu jusola yana ya fa ko Sidi Njai iko tendi anu ayal doyale he made very derogatory remarks akatol la barakanta ya walatinna Adama Barrow win Albert Regional Mento Sidi Njai ko manori gon le fatol yede andun tolu UDP nkolu sawolo tele bawo audio nyum futata Sidi Njai ko wax bi na fi because amal la fay funti. If they have no people to vote, then they cannot manipulate the results. Spot counting is done. The polling agents relay the results to the command centers even before the IC. Okay, there is another one of my another Fuller brothers, Malon for fake account loan, OS bar. How many UDP members were appointing government was Dabo was vice president? Okay, Yalong, let me educate you guys a little bit. I said this to Domireo. In UK, I don't know which country you are residing or ESPA. When change of government happens, members of that political party are naturally appointed. I would imagine you should know that basic stuff. You're talking about UDP. UDP is not a tribe. UDP is a political party. When PPP was in government, people who were in PPP you can only appoint as ambassadors and ministers, right? When APRC was in power, Yahya Jammeh would not appoint anybody from the opposition, only people who were part of APRC, or like a cabinet minister sort. So UDP-led coalition government, naturally UDP would form the majority of the position. So what is wrong with that? Actually, you come out with languages, you don't think outside the box. In the UK, we have a Labour government here. All the ambassadors are from the Labour Party. And the same thing happened in America. When Republicans came, ambassador to Gambia is from the Republican Party. These are political appointees. So what are you talking about? You see, our problem in Gambia is the level of ignorance in that country within some rank and files is so high. And it's so difficult to educate these people. Today, if Adama Barrow appoints NPP people, I'm not going to have a problem with that because supposedly we have an NPP government. Okay? Supposedly we have an NPP government. I'm not addressing him. But in NPP, is it only one tribe that is in NPP? Is it only one tribe in NPP? In his appointment of those people, you appointed all regional governors from one tribe. Mr. Ba, can you address that question? You appointed the digital infrastructure minister. You appointed the chairperson of the commission from that tribe. You appointed Gambia ambassador to America from the same tribe. What the heck? So the other tribes are not in NPP? If Lawyer Dabo were to do that, I'm going to condemn it. If UDP government comes into power and Lawyer Dabo is going to appoint all the Mandinkas as regional chairpersons, and then all his recent appointments are Mandinkas, I say Hussein Lee will raise red flag on this platform. Buffalo, this is not UDP thing. UDP. We should have diversity. This is what I'm talking about, and I don't know why you guys cannot understand it. And there are some honest people, Melka Barrow support, they even admitted that Barrow Bemenkeka is wrong. They're going to come out. I spoke to some honest people, what Barrow is doing, prefer to other tribes, Ako is wrong. Look at even NPP. Demba Sabali. Bere moka belola Demba Sabali fi. Barrow prevail ko moka na lo Demba Sabali fi. Sidinjala Palazzo. Something for Yankuba Damfalon for Jumalobam. Dole Kaba a contest la. Adama Barrow was in State House. He called and prevailed ko moka na lo Sidinjai fi. Even within NPP. What happened there? Maimuna Balde Fanana Palazzo, Adama Baroko Mokana Loafi. Ngo, Alnyabe Tilimbali ala de Kekana Bankogang, Altetonia for Wala Nagambe Didanyato. Alright? UDP is not a tribe, UDP is a political party. When a party is in government, the members, the 10 ambassadors that Lawyer Dabo appointed when he was foreign minister, are they UDP? No. You remember, okay, let me remind you guys, how long evidence of me Kenebato. Aliye, that Baji lady, I don't know what's the name of the Baji lady that was appointed at the UN when Lawyer Dabo was and that brought brouhaha. Malanfo Dembo Baji Dingolombang. I think Dembo Baji, Domi Dembo Baji, Lawyer Dabo appointed. She is not UDP. She was appointed in New York. It brought brouhaha, and Lawyer Dabo defended it. Ablai Bojang was appointed Gambia's ambassador to South Africa. And he was not UDP. He was APRC. Lawyer Dabo recommended for his appointment. Aissatou Badji, thank you, Fenda. Aissatou Badji was appointed in New York, and it brought, and even some of the UDP guys complained about that. That brought a lot of issues on Facebook. It brought a lot of brouhaha. Lawyer Dabo recommended for her to be appointed, and she's still there. She's still occupying that position. Aissatou Badji, Domi Dembo Badji. So you, Mr. Ba, who is challenging, and that person is not UDP. Lawyer Dabo could have said, okay, these are not UDP. Okay, foreign minister gives recommendations, and it's the president that appoints them. That's true, Fenda. Lawyer Dabo just gave recommendation, even Amankala Poverty. It's not the foreign minister that appoints. He just gave recommendation. The president could have ignored, just like the diplomatic passport scandal. Adam like a diplomatic passport will approve. The foreign minister was just recommending. But these people are so shallow, and this is why poor Gambia, them not meet it, because most of these people are ignorant. Look, the person came and made that comment and disappeared. Because they try to even confuse tribe and political party. What Barrow is doing in our country is wrong. nte ba folale de for the UDP la executive here order de ko ko ha kana nyimfo I respect them, all right, but nin kombe ndey la nyinna tribalism be kekan nya tilimola broad daylight mkombe nko hambe sila la nyina la ninga nyimfo nyimbe kelale tonya ni ba fola ibe men soto la jere yalon ko ala yoleki dal fonga tonya fo de barobe tribalism la dundi kana banko kan ni ngen dey tinyaro seke diversity la bete banko mo bele kanyanta banko kan si man fisa city oba yes mandinko lo majority ti bara même min ko mandinko le fisata ni sidol ti de mandinka man fisa sidol ti banko kan de mandinka yo mire ki famala nene mandinka man fisa surwati mandinka man fisa jolati mandinka man fisa manjaguti bele kanyanta banko kan tek yes mandinkas are majority but it doesn't mean that mandinkas are superior to any tribe in that country. No mandinka is superior to any tribe in that country. And the momo yo fundi yafo, we will condemn it. No tribe is superior to the other in the country. Wo banko kambele kanyanda tek lansaro manyin nala lufole fato babaro wol sifal fato babaro mo nala leti fato babaro bota ginele fato babaro ngajela nala anala luneto ngaje zirine fato babaro my friend anala luneto barako ako dol latela onkulolo malum fala onkulolo ne ginelo ba because fato babaro hail from Guinea. Now, you see the problem is ndese usedili Angleterre janin tubabole nyinin kay wara min don gafole mbota Gambia le. I don't shy away from telling them because I'm very proud to say I'm from Gambia. Nien ni ngay dingol ko handingol wuluta jan. Yes. Bari ntel kundingo nde wuluta Gambia le. Bari bi ni faru babaro nyinin ka fay wuluta Guinea la ta sonna fola. She would try to hide that. And I gave an example, the president of the military leader of Guinea-Conakry, ala muso France tubaboleti. Niyo tubabo nyini nga bafulante mo France citizen olti. Ata fola bota Guinea lede. Aba fola nke malo Guinea noti, marriage la nasina barinte original inte bota France le. Ghanaian nyini nga where are you from? Kafa I'm from Gambia. Hane other African even where are you originally from? Kafa mbota Gambia le. Why would I hide that? Because ninte kam fan nene nde ko ha wuluta jana because ninte diam ta baba ite manke jankuti because jang mome wuluta jang ala accent ani mome wuluta ala accent wol ka fatal just like in America nyin dindi wol melka wulu America ani parent wol melka bonam duran do mola Gambia kuluta Charlie do mola Gambia ni nata jang nse angale kam fo nyawanye bagala ni accent sotor anu nie fan nene anana ketan nte doku la to fola. Let me bring a joke. There was one Indian anata janne assimilator I jan kaito soro asel to Angleterre jam. So one time data seminar la na doku la data seminar la dulaldo. So na member seminar nyin conduct kam. Anata ko momo yefa introduce ya fo bota dame originally. So ende nyininga ante ko nganto fo ngonte bota Gambia le nyinke no benda yala Indian oil accent ka strong ne sa ko kanyi ar wodol pronaitol ade over akabota akate mo angale wol tabota inge so tuto nyim fo panic tale because wala accent wo yalo ne ko nyim ite bo wuluja so why nyininga ko akako sorry I mean which originally from where I know maybe you could be second or British or the boy I started no le bangal te yakade wuluda wol mo be fa jelo because manana mod be jeleta because the proud am for be nyininga ibota wuluta min dole kon te bota Gambia le okay no foi but ate instead of originally I'm from Sri Lanka ate mo fo akate bota Angleterre janne so tubabol be nyonya kono jibe because of our accent new strong to nyaming mo be yalla ko dege da ki jimmo wuluja because jang iwuluta jang ila angale kan ko clearless company ka angale ila angale accent ane dindi wol men ka wulu jang ye wulu France ye wulu Germany ni German kan fo ani ni la parents wol men ka tara je ka kili ikala ne ko nyi ya susule Nye jaman kan susule. Nye manke nalati. Okay? But in tolu nala lo mele ala mbota Africa nga Atlantico cross neta jang. Isi angale kan moy nyaonya fo accent taraji. Right? So Fatou Babaro fana nyanta wakilara afate bota ginele dorong. What is wrong with that? And she should be proud. Hambota ginele. But bi ni ko bota ginela mole kamfa. Right? So ibota daming kan banjela. Afo you should be proud to have mbota janne. Manasi wo bota Gambia le. Manasi wuluta Gambia le. Tonya Manasi wuluta Gambia. Let's not take that away from Manasi wuluta Gambia le. So atego Gambia dingolati. So algara ko Manasi banka Gambia. Onali ofo albe boyla Manasi kan. Manasi mo Gambia nolti. Alala kumbe Gambia nolomde. Mo kana foko Manasi banka Gambia ntide. Manasi Gambia barala muso bota ne ginele. It's okay. Right? Because we intermarry. It's a muso from Japan, Gambia. But I just want to make this clear. My agenda was, and I don't think anybody interpreted, but I just want more clarity on this. This platform is very important. UDP Online Bantaba, the tribalism promote Lajang. No out of tribalism. I welcome everybody. And this is why I would even encourage, I have made announcements here. Momo left the Jola program, you're welcome. No system in Denmark, Alanyininka, Muna Sanyang. I offered Muna to come and do Jola programs here. Maybe I should not say this because it's a private communication. But Muna would have done it, but akwate mang public diamo, mo be mang public diamo no. Nka ko mo nyini mense Jola program on Kenya no ja. Alanyininka. Aisha to ba. Nka ko akafula program okenya. Momo ying platform is open to all tribe. Manja kangoni momo ya moy Albin, no brother, akanajane, nkafa diamne manja kango. That shows the diversity of UDP Online Bantaba. Alinga tonya vo. Isa wulo isa konyaonya la nyinko yo ufai. Mote talaja for UDP Online Bantaba ka tribalism na promote. This was before elections. I reached out to my sister member in Denmark. She's a member of UDP. Nka ko kanaje ke diamoni jola kangola. Do a Jola program here. But obviously, Mobi Monkey platform diam lalti, which I understand. Akadiam audio to the program of mama. So I just want to make it categorically clear. And people in Kulu, Ntemang Momodu SB Jallo la appointment ka fufula. Ntebe Adamala trend akata dare malam vale trend understanding ka angale kaunga for. Ando ngalong kalbuka angale kaunga ibake. TREND. Ikamale for the current trend. Wolom abe silomen takan sign. Mbole fogang. Abe silomen takan ama anyabo maneta bakele. And we have to call out this. Ni nyatonko yakende se useli ba folale. And hani UDP leadership nata ma expect ko bole kala ban niya kende ba condemn lale. Nimbi UDP nata iko la da wala recent appointment beka ka si kilimo de mbabla ha nyim mambete yade ngamera jahasero nyante kala diko Gambia si aussi karanale bijele bi si de Gambia sa fo karanate daming. So mix and blend and bring diversity so that more be a fondi mansukunda. Mona na nimbe nominated members all talanga for Christian all fana nominate. Mona na nimbe cool kala bring commission of kala ye almamo ke commission of bari Christian all fana ke Mona na because of diversity. Bishop was there. Nin duwa keta musulman kangola I can Christian here. But nintolo musulmul damma ka duwa ke man Christian will te fanjala ji. Ba jola ko de alienated. Wala ning Christmas sita president buka speech di hani Angleterre jam saying ndola Eid and even called prime minister ka speech dile. Wo buka kenun jam before because yajal ko the growing increase in the Muslim population in the United Kingdom. So say ka musulmul fana recognize nunta buka ke. Wotu mo jan ning banasalo be kala prime minister buka speech. Ase me nyaonya jang public holiday be dilale. All right. Dogo I said can do a program in Jola. Yes, it's possible. So jang as a menya onya, the public holiday shot la jang Eid celebration ola. Maybe in few years to come, ibakelale. Saying book a public holiday shot jang, but with time abekelale. Imagine nunto ibuka mol address, but saikake. Because tubabulu ya diversity ya value. So ala baraka bakembe program o kumfala jang sign made 2 hours 24 minutes. Bimo Mondelity. Sorry, but I will take few calls. Not more interested on YouTube online Bantaba. I'll say Diamo Kinole, the Momo after Diamo on the topics that we covered today. The line is open right now on UDP Online Bantaba. Until we converge again, I will take few calls from new callers. Labaraka, Alama Sudoperosiala. Thank you. Okay, Alex is calling. Alex. Ngamera fenkelom atondi. Na friend membe Italy for Spain lomba. Alaje Bambo. Alaje Bambo ni bara. Alaje Bambo konte ke la sate o mon ko be Italy le for Spain lomba. Milano. Bismillah ibe nyaadi. Alhamdulillah mna bala sate o dum. Abaraka.
Mr. Selly fokay la may bari gandal la ko bala fa warta. Sometimes bao yalla mu fa ci biam jere do because definitely speaking I have very discouraged the Gambia nyato ta fangu because although baba ka katale baba used biam tani ko la bani Gambia tilisita adam baro anything kuma buka fuji ku buka kije so hadam badin be ngalon ka kuruya kala abe siral tomoto yal kaniyo muta tole damam so nimbe diam day ko del after violence kala ñaaji waati nim diam tan ka Senegal be so si ñol lo muti bari Senegal le ñoo ka Senegal ka den kankilina di hani de be Europe jay ko mo le fundi ali ngata na peaceful demonstration la hadama de sa ko karle be violence mama ni ben be kuruya le be gambe ko do kasar la Gambia ding be batare be halaki le be demandi faala one by one for the Gambia so will mandatory violence la but those who call alinga funti ngana peaceful demonstration of why do we even allow kafu ko Gambia ding ko del jandin be funti la nyandata kaytol tala permission ol tala for the first thing that's the highest the dictatorship in the country that economic all of the dictatorship Senegal de malba fele tatala le adika dilal diabia just to protect you when Usman Sonko muta in the mandasi loka kombe sabatia Maxalla is finished in Senegal so Gambia ding le fonga jusole fu na Adam Barrow bay na Bangkok Tonya this is the reality because more lebe fak more porte loptano male analyst DLS matching me ba foka Gambia people are here America DLS la nima ke tu ci do reka fa so attending 10 million motor be born
wallahi
ka see the Gambia service people go ne tax ye mold you make the government do kola if only if you finish that's ni sada member na outside your little development of si loka pour mo nyaay bari Gambia ding be konkor ni diamuta e ko karle be violence waman andu baba sen ke bayata ko ya kampal ko ya kampa back in commissioner ko ya kampa da Gambia be kampa but the unfortunate thing we have Konibo minister na kumo kante so anybody Gambia man alamuta ni me employee to o kamuta ko so dia ku ya sai ma better la president no man tara no ma be fola na ko
itol la palaso da mai kiata wala de nothing yeah palaso rek their positions what yeah it's very sad you know
it's very sad Gambia bitenya anu ko konkoten na because mo member da Gambia an jamalaka mbulo en ko kusuko bari menu be suko no wol fana man palaso ya ke di ma ala mutano
yeah
comme il veut comme il dit la diplomatique ni la So why do you think the government members here nobody did why did they have that behavior?
Yeah.
You know?
Ila ko bala forward
Yeah,
sale.
man sa for the telephone. Hello, sorry, online please don't tartar. Yeah, Mr. Sir. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. We can stop it there. Thank you. I interrupt from Saturday with one of the calls there, but I go to Alaji Ture. Chanoshi said I'll call you back in a minute. I'll go to Alaji Ture, then after I go to Sam and Alaji Baldi call. Alaji Ture like Kerano quality. Getting Bate Fanatala. Alaji Ture, Bismillah. Anybody? Kotalade.
I don't know.
Yo, Bismillah.
Yo, remember commenting tribal politics. That's a long Gambian or how familiar they are with Singapore. Singapore mentioned because Singapore and Gambia Bay independence to the same 1965 from Britain. And being in Singapore better I think Gambia better I jumped at the back.
Yeah.
And in 1965 we had a better opportunity compared to Singapore. Because Niajiben was natural resources, blue forestry, blue, you name it. But Singapore is far ahead. And near Singapore, Singapore many tribes to the Singapore. Near you have the Malays, you have the Chinese, you have the Indians, and so on. Near religion wise, Singapore religion Jamale Beji. Islam is the third largest religion in Singapore. But the Mullah in countries like Singapore, because a leader so sort of many along leader Kendall. In the Molabedia Malakonyako Alaji, there's a difference between a leader and a ruler.
Yeah.
Konyoko Wufulu difference of Begele. Being to let Gambia, the ruler of the man leadership. Yo, and Banco, it's a mirror of leadership. Banco. Leaders will be in the case of Singapore, your leaders should many years long will remain family ye banku diwal people in Singapore is far ahead of Gambia. But me I give them more kilwal being ambition kilwal but munat in Singapore in Tulta. And being an independent sort of what and when you given demographic member, the composition of ethnicity member, what it become it will found that tribes here the Katambin told. But you don't hear that because in Banco progress, the more be progress that in tribing it becomes non-existence. Be Singapore, a world-class country like Singapore, but national day we are engaged in this petty, tribal politics. Be Singapore to tell them.
Oh yeah.
And as a nation, we have a lot to learn from Singapore because we need to learn that in your life.
But that will only happen if we were to get if we got a visionary leader, Alaji.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember this. There's a difference between a leader and a ruler.
Yeah. Abaraka Alaji, thank you for the call. Abaraka. Thank you. Okay, all on brother Alaji Ture, definitely contribution, okay. All Diamo, Betata, but Tentula back by Jailer. By the way, Congratulations to Man United. Sisla Monto Contan ring, but Man United won the Carabao Cup final on Saturday against Newcastle 2-0. Sign next on the queue is Sam. Then after Cherno Cisse, I'll call you. Sam call. Ana suma xarit bi Fat Njie moom dafa disappear Fat Njie de moom dafa ñëw after mu disappear Sam it defa na line will be busy then okay I will skip you and Chorno I got a Chorno Cisse so Chorno will be the next on the queue yo Chorno bismillah
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam enembara
Mabenyari.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Program dia ada interesting.
Interesting back. But nga ba na friend for now. Sorry. Momodu Balde. I think you should call into Bantaba. Itening Kine Jallo. NPP more for a call Kelal. Isn't it Charles Cisse? You should hear from them, huh?
Billah, they have to do that. It's a platform is encouraging everybody. Doubt sort of if you give your opinion out,
yeah.
So we talk about it. You understand? So it can see emphasize things. So the only way to eradicate tribalism in our society is to talk about it. You understand? Molto deny nola. Ko ni mantra kerim bankoka. Abe keri jele. And that is the truth. Teko. Teko. Nte ikante minjete. Ntela suo kono, ntela suo fulo ngana kordalu asu fulo lema. You understand? Nte fasu korda kono. Fula bidika sabale bije. Eka mailan kamen fo. So eka fanya adilen ndela sister sol furuda fulole, na sister dol furuda sulwale dol furuda kasenkole. Ndela wife mo kasenkole. So eka fanya adilen tribalism ni mumu ko ba promote la Gambia.
At a walk
society iba destroy la. Because minkeda do barin dimo mu flolti do barin dimo mu kasinkoti jolati so ite mari ibol fatanola nyola nyadile so we have to be very careful about what we are doing and what we are trying to promote in that country. It cannot work because nakeda a generation abole destroy la oto Gambian ol ye sabare nga banko je follow nga nyina nyimol milliard ko natal pour kan na banko tinya amante fenti you understand puri itol be balula nyamendro you understand so into la banko kolea mim bije ntiamra we all have to focus on that you understand because it can fanya dile internana maje Gambia moli depression or soto more than adamo parola ni regimo kon because ye momoje hani min manke diamulade ikata diamulade Gambia no tartela sutura bungolu konole bar niaje pimo bebe konko kumbo kan isa wonte and this is the reality so ikafanya do mansakunda to deny nola banko dingolu be ibe torari ibe konko bela woto nimmol fintita na iba ko diamu kan they have to recognize it and find a way how to solve that problem because banko konko bije dron aka problemo le fenanje so ite mari ye bango me bang you cannot rule those people because momin be conquering itete fem fala wo bela ko momo la min ye tilin to nya kan ye to nya sabatin din na banko kan na banko be nyamen akata nyamen ibe to nyendirolla adama barona la man sakunda ngol ibe to nyendirolla ikana banko dingolu halaki we don't deserve it. Gambia deserve more than what they are doing because Gambia dingolu yela Gambia dingol kabalu jama bali bije e kabalu from hand to mouth then imanyan na wol nyol kuyandila fo ka fendundi mol da malte masinyol da malte nyojenola you understand banko dingol da malte diamunola sai mo be katara kam fare nyoka without no reason seko
abala fa wata
so nyoje Nioje banko kandrong, that is a big problem.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then ya kata molka min fo ya moy mol mi kong molka min fo laftale banko ay lo asintan nim fulola. Se kuntola banko fota kujama balla ni last 7 years okon nim kodol mili beka funya nim kodol mili beka tinya banku din jelle alo mi fata mili alo koy hakolem ila hakolem wo kodoti wo kodo kono inyanta min soto la ji ma soto fasaya ye taraji society yo malkiyama wo molu be ilo tete mari kunda yenyi ni keda hakola ite mumbara de kenyin dunia kono min bete kanandira. So it's very sad mimbe in the Bangkok.
Yeah, Abaraka Charo.
Okay.
No, ila point bang. Sorry, I thought you finished. Ila point bang.
Okay. Nka mimfo. Ikafunya dilen ye trespass minke KMC. Ye coup d'etat minke KMC. You understand? Iti amira mansakunda miya longo ito lenyanta kalua
Kanta.
Ka bambandi ka kanta wolfon kana lua violate. So say banku dimoli be kala nyaadi.
It's very scary.
So ikafanya dilen justice minister min ya lonka ka dadundi political kono. Ntena na maji dulato in my life.
Dauda Jallo last started.
Then you are there to advise the government. You understand? Not to side the government because you are there for everybody.
Yeah.
Only for the government.
No, yala nyulu ni baroye appoint. Itol kajale ko junta loyal la barole not the country. Because menkara ha barole samba no nyimpala sot. So is better nga men diata thing okay. Abiamu ala mota balial today.
Sego mo dan kene ya balialete. Sego mo hadamading ibe baluring ini harigele nata. Andung ite fale mo harigele sota.
Iko ala mota dingo buka konkode. Bari nyunu man dan kene ya wala.
Baro meta karandi ila ulula le karandi ila ulula le olondo dila ale makoy. You understand? Then nim baro me appoint o yetonya fo baro e woman diae aye bondije nim bunda do soronta dole kayele ni atare mari dan kene ata alala.
Thank you.
So
Abaraka. Thank you so much,
for giving me your platform.
Thank you, no problem. You're welcome, sir. Abaraka. Abaraka back. Sam Kuru Jaman be call kotenki malum feba sikala you two calls. There is a caller. Sam, I think. I've also managed to successfully get information on the National Audit Report at National Disaster Management Agency. The audit report of Afutatambulo Konole, thanks to the good sources within State House, Ministry of Finance, and other agencies. Na subsequent programs, many audit report of Jabakasula, National Disaster Management Agency, Dahaba, la Management Agency, la report of Afutatamale, Afutatana Tabulotole. I've got the report of the National Disaster Management Agency, NDMA, la audit report 2020. The audit report, mealonko kiskisiral audit report, wo fanang ayo kuoning no kuojele. So we'll go into that. Okay, I will just try to go into certain parts of the report. The title is 1st January 2020 to December 31st, 2021. Final Audit Report, National Disaster Management Agency. It is very interesting. Some of the sitting allowances, people have been named in this report. Mele Alongo, sitting allowances or dealer without the council approval under the leadership of Dahaba. There's a lot of corruption at the National Disaster Management Agency under the watch of Dahaba because okay, let me read some of these. During the audit exercise, we observed that some of the goods that were procured by the National Disaster Management Agency, NDMA, exceeds the single source threshold. And with that, they were single source instead of using RFQ as the appropriate procurement method. The table below shows the affected transactions. And this has detailed out the payees, unique solutions, all this, the Sahara Stationery, and all these people are there. But we will give you details of this. And some of the people that were paid allowances without the council approval, they are all been listed in this report. Sam, go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Yeah. Inibara.
Program dia kila ko sembe tulia da nya na barola ning alani si fatam banzo ay ndam da juna nda kilo ba kan ni fu mandi da mal fa la fa na nyola do bi wala mu fu la nya ko koti ako ati manta tala ni apa e ka fol manda manta tala ko fu da mai ti ato ka fo memba tala tala ka fo ama ka fu da man bi ka fo ba ta but why Buffalo flow da maita muno mo dalilo o diamo sai ni dala mal funai
yeah I remember the two groups
exactly.
Yeah
yeah good from the ma no saba wati tema back apoto dala da sara kulo sana kuman I made them fero duma bara mo dem kruya la duma back
yeah
kumba
no
kruya ba ya disparate sai mun buta kan sa still a lafta kala force ka mun ka shiol fay no kam dan kwati artist
I love it as single akasiol da male ko takede because yalla mane keta ni mol me hakelo tada okay abenin kasio killing mota ko empower ni mol yafo pour lafta mala pour wol siol se fanje wole kamfa molo kama nda malse ma you know barol agenda it's a very nasty politics very dirty political man jare nyina no, I'm all Gambia. I will to Guinea. I didn't malenata. In fact, the saddest thing is, Faruba Borobo and Guinea and a teacher, unqualified teacher to Gambia. You see, well, and the education level is very poor because Faruba Boroma Anglican correct me. Faruba Borobo didn't do like Karandilano. So, well, and basic foundation will poor because Monegata Niman Karandi can also because Nimbora and Guinea, Anglican, Anata, like. I think that like yaki unqualified teacher. So what didn't want Karandila mu Karandil Kendala Sam. Demba Sabali. Yeah. Yeah. Adabi Jele.
Amanyankila mu mafu Gambia ndal bijele par banku tini bijela siwosi kono kurini be fonkol be lansario bijele siwosi kono sara kula mandinka fula dola sar abe lunda adu be fana lunda bijele sa fulu lunda bijele mandinko lunda bijele fulu lunda bijele abe lunda bijele
politique nori mbalom de politique and yalon tol la problem Sam yalon tol moneka monana nyul kan kutunda because tolu fon like ni ko ba fola mo le ka fu kana nyimfo du karal kana nyimfo so yaje nimma fo nka mone di nka silo waram baroyene ko baroto act in this way ma empower kanne and wala nanka dia munanka dia corruption wala because corruption be kirin so ni tribalism fana be kirin ko okay alen kana fo because nyindolu ba jela nyo nyaadi so why can't we say okay ni corruption of mel fana ka su nyaaro okay ba jela no nyaadi because ni public official corruption of wala public official badi mo fana de karto fa lete is the same thing ka bori da mena the same land because nim mobe mansa kunda ko su nyakan ya to fo la platform auto modol be ka badi yale fasa buka banko fasa so okay ning Sam tata Facebook live ay audio bondi ako Bakary Badji pari mo sunyal momo sutata Bakary Badji wol fanata karto fayle teko so ika bori men na you still coming on to you wala na tonya fo doron yeah nim momo be karto fayle la tonya fo bali yala yalon ko wolom nita fayle fa la tonya fo bari adama 2019 2017 doni na manyim fo bar sayne adama ni tarambula sit kulo start so nimma fo me mone kala be ablamal empower kan Sam yeah mola okay ni men ke ka is normal you know
yeah idara sidin jay dai mol men ka bla bla je dusano na bonyolu ñu wundi wo wonna ngai fek bay sankare ko di chiwawa e boy to lol
ay be bouton lolé be bu ga xani kiwa wala sa imagine Musa Sedi Jabi imagine sisa si dulu sano Musa Sedi Jabi Asitela ikafumento malaka sama ladula kodi. Ala manzakona. Asefo ala manzakona motola. Avaraga Sam, thank you. So the audit report, the National Disaster Management Agency audit report, in subsequent programs. I'm sorry, any more name for a young. I'm not Ntemasafe auditor layer safe. And Gambian olum name binding or for the case of seriously and I carry to for platform auto. This is contained in the audit report. The last page, eco council the auditor main flag up kurul me alonko about and without the approval of council, why is scary? So list of names are on this report. So I don't know who approved this without the council. So auditor will be a doku kegane. Tapalaya for Molia Gambia Bangkok. So it's left to us to actually put things right. Okay. So Allah barakabake the program will terminate like for what you do. So next edition. I feel like page will disappear. I'm looking at this page. It's interesting. It's a 73-page document, quite detailed. Appointment of directors, regional coordinators. Okay, will be a report O'Connolly. Okay, this is all in the report of the auditors. So interesting. Gambia tapalaya memeke kan Gambia asembo water bake. Gambia dol bije hanita haram no mola bakele. I don't know how these people could sleep comfortably. Kakuru ta milia lonku amanke itola koditi might deserve, but they just take it. Ye family enjoy, ye family develop, and they don't give a hook. They don't give a huck about it. For them, it's normal. To these people, this is pretty much normal. Okay, so I will look for the proper page in subsequent programs, and we will talk about it, inshallah. Okay, I feel like I call Appendix 1, approval and payment of staff risk allowances without council approval. Mbasi Sani, admin assistant, was given $1,500. Binta C, Kudul Skoli, Lamin Saidi, Sering M. Oh, there are a lot of names here. Abdunjai, Fatu A. Sanyang. List of names here, but these people are not responsible for this. It's the authorities. Amounting $86,500, you could only dispose without council authorization. So who took this decision? Is it Dahaba? Dahaba as the head, 86,000 AD, staff risk allowance, may alonko council ma approve, which is not in line with ila governing structure council or Fengoni. So these are some of the anomalies Melketa National Disaster Management Agency. So in the program but the audit report it's good that you guys you are trying to stop us getting some of the documents, but some of the documents will continue to leak to us because more will be among containing. And this is where I say the pot calling the kettle black. Adam Barola Secondar Tapalaya central government, but Akaka symbol chai Kaman Secondary will subject to commission of inquiry because at least symbol sort of commission of inquiry that, but Allah allow the symbol sort of Adamadi woman symbol sort of. Nikabe advantage jala hatamadi woman and Satala the key to tell any world team. Nakaroman better. Alabaraka in the program of Kumfala Jandi for what it all. We terminate the broadcast here until Alabaraka. Mohamed Balde inyanta call kelale ndoma Ibrahim Tanala Jamtung inyanta call kela bantaba because you are already watching. Thank you for your offer, but I'm okay. Mohamed Balde, I know you give me a full girl in Baze. Anyway, thank you, but I'm okay. Thank you for the offer, Mohamed Balde. So maybe you can give the offer to other people. Thank you for the offer. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you. But here call Kenang Mohamed Balde. Mohamed Balde yanda call Kela. I want to love to hear your voice. And you can even speak in Fula. The only thing is when you speak in Fula, you will not be able to communicate with me. But you can call here. This platform belongs to all of us. Call in Mohamed Balde. And maybe you can defend Manasi. Even if you want to defend Manasi here, Itiajako Manasi is a good leader. I will allow you to speak. You know, I'm not going to stop you, but I will also debunk your points. Yeah. This is a democratic platform, even though it's in the name of UDP, but we accept divergence in opinion. If anybody thinks that Adam Barrow Monyatonga Kendallity, call in to the show and push your agenda. Instead of yet idea and WhatsApp audio to if you have if you are brave enough to think that Adam Barrow is a good leader, if you think that he's a good leader, you believe that he's a good leader, call in here and let's have a debate about it. And whether it's right for Barrow to set up commission of inquiry on the local government, but if I want to bunk on the Noring, ala government, the Noring, auditor layer for the intermaf. So Allah barakabab. So Mohamed Balde, I don't know how you say in full, call in. Mohamed Balde for Mohamed Balde, you'll be my fuller teacher. We can have fuller lessons. Mohamed Balde, it'll be a fuller teacher. Oh, Nudo, all I'm calling. Thank you, Anna Salibaji. Anna Salibaji, take flag out my Venus Noche, Chama Sisa, thank you. Anna Salibaji called Nudo, all I'm calling. Or Mohamed Balde, Nudo, calling. Nobody will intimidate you here. Near call Gemotian and allow the more in them. Call in and have a debate because you're always supporting Barrow. I don't know what's your reason being a Barrow supporter. My understand. Nordo. Okay, Nordo. 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 Is it Nordo or Nordo? Okay. Exactly 10 o'clock in the UK, 11 o'clock in Europe. Time is up. What's the time in the broadcast? Allah baraka. For an invented young Arab Lumo, inshallah. Allah baraka.